Mr. Savage.
We're still not live yet. I don't know why. This always happens. This is gonna take 10 minutes to go live at this point. This is crazy.
Sure.
Yeah, no, it is still okay. There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the King of Anime podcast, the only podcast that celebrates birds. We like
Adoraburbs?
Ah, yes. No, we also love Adoraburbs here. He's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
How are you guys doing?
Well, I'm let me bring that in closer. I'm doing pretty good. Just another Monday, another fantabulous day, and yeah, I really can't complain. Next weekend I'm going to the Renaissance Fair. So, yeah, that's going to be fun.
What do they do at the Renaissance Fair?
They do shows.
Da Vinci there?
Drink lots of alcohol.
Ezio there?
You get the big giant turkey legs. Also good.
Like at Disneyland.
It's better than Disneyland. It's out in the middle of a dirt field.
Does everybody walk around in puffy rainbow-colored clothes?
The big old puffy shirts, like from the Renaissance Fair, like that time and era. Some people do Star Trek because apparently it represents like an episode of Star Trek where they traveled back to the Renaissance time or whatever. And also Doctor Who stuff is out there too because, again, time travel.
Dang. Who knew that the Renaissance Fair would have things that aren't from the Renaissance? Isn't that crazy?
That's what happens when nerd culture explodes.
I guess so. Satsuki, how are you?
Yo. I'm better. That's about all I can say. I'm better than last week.
You got your voice back.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. It only took the blood of 3 virgins.
3? That's a record.
Only 3? That's pretty good.
Yeah. Went down on the prices. Usually it costs me like 7 usually, but got me a good deal.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey. Good shit.
I mean, it's always good when you have the virgins going down. Am I right, fellas?
I see what you did there.
I'm sorry.
I see what you did there.
It was a bad joke.
You were going to hell.
I'll be there, right? Which is Sasuke.
Wait, Sasuke's going too? Sasuke, what are you in for?
I guess I am. You don't want to know.
I'm in heaven because I've done nothing wrong ever.
Oh no, you're not. You're with Satan. He's talked to me. He has you as a compadre.
VIP pass.
That's true. You do have a VIP pass.
Wait, I'm up here right now in heaven with the 3 virgins that Satsuki sacrificed.
That went down on Satsuki.
Oh,
now, before you went to this heaven place, were there pills involved before you went here?
There was some guy. He was like, either take a blue or like, yeah, it was red pills. I thought they were just little propane tanks, but yeah, I took both of them.
Wait,
bald guy,
how do you
glasses, shades.
Yeah, kind of looked like he was from Stargate.
Yeah,
Stargate. That's Morpheus.
Yeah, that was his name, Morpheus. That crazy. I guess it means nothing.
Yeah.
Sir Cringe and Carp say hello. How you guys doing? QRW6 says what up, KOA. The love for Toriyama is real. Rest in peace to the legend. Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. I mean, you might as well just go ahead and get into it, because it is.
Yeah, let's get right into it.
Yeah, Akira Toriyama.
Let's get right into the news.
Oh my god.
Now let's get ready for the KOA news. That was not as smooth as I thought it would be.
Akira Toriyama passes away on March 1st, 2024 at the age of 68. I don't even know what to say. I don't even it's been a couple days since we got this announcement, but yeah, it's absolutely insane. I mean, do you guys have anything to say on it?
Man.
There you go ahead of you.
What is there to say about a freaking legend right here? Akira Toriyama. Well, it's all white and blasted, but anyway, I've been a huge fan. Oh, here we go. Original Goku.
Hey, sexy Goku.
Super Saiyan 4. Come here.
He's gonna block the fist. I think he got it.
On. I know what you want. You want that booty. Here it comes.
Here
we go. Touching asses. Hey, where's his tail? Where's his tail? But no, in all seriousness, I'm wearing another one out of respect. Unstoppable. This is Broly. God, I have other fan arts too. Let me grab those really quick. Got this one, a Broly. This one was really fucking good. I wanted to get Vic Mignon to sign this, but he got canceled that same year. So I don't know when I'm ever going to get this fucking thing signed. But whatever. This is anything and everything that happened in Dragon Ball Z. It has the story and everything. Well, I guess Dragon Ball, and then it goes up to Z, and
nice.
It's really neat right there. I thought that was a really nice little art piece. And finally, get ready for this. See, it's gonna blow your mind.
Okay. All right.
I have Sean's autograph.
Oh, Sean! Our guy.
Yeah, the one who was famous for Berserk.
Yeah, why did he sign the Dragon Ball one? That's weird.
I have no idea. I told him he'd do it, and he was just like, "Yeah, sure, buddy. I'll go ahead and I'll do it. But first, could you tell me when my break's coming up? I don't fucking work here." But other than all those nice pieces I wanted to share, Akira Toriyama was basically the Stan Lee of Japan. He inspired so many manga artists, so not just from Japan, but over here in the States and all over the world when you really think about it. I'm just now recently finding out that Mexico is a huge fan base of Dragon Ball and all that, which I had no idea. I guess that makes sense. I'm here in Arizona, and pretty much anyone I talk to, no matter the race, creed, whatever, everybody loves Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball. So it's just real interesting. There's definitely, not a lot. God, can't really condense it all into one little thing. But if there was one thing I could say about Akira Toriyama, is that he is indeed legendary. Just the lives that he touched, and just what he meant to so many people, including myself, just rings true. And he's going to have that legacy that's going to last long after we're gone. It's going to influence so many generations. It's just insane to think. A statue needs to be made out of him for sure. I don't know where you're going to put the statue, obviously somewhere in Japan, but
hometown.
If they had something like Disneyland, how he's holding hands with Mickey Mouse, just have him and Kid Goku. I think that would be kind of sweet, right? To be honest. And that's all I got to
say. Well, my piece on it won't really change from what we've already said in the community notes. Community tab, I guess. Rest in peace to a legendary mangaka, and it goes further than just the manga industry. he's impacted people's lives, and I don't think it's a stretch to say that Dragon Ball is one of the most important pieces of media that we've, at least in our lifetime, for sure. I mean, this is a series that transcended the anime label. In my community, anime wasn't, and a lot of people have this story. Anime wasn't an accepted thing when we were younger, but Dragon Ball was maybe the first one that people didn't even look at as an anime. They just went, "Oh, you watch Dragon Ball 2? Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool." That wasn't. It was so transcended that it didn't even have that label on it. It was its own entity, and everybody grew up either playing the games, watching the anime, reading the manga. I mean, it's to the point where people's parents know who Goku is. That's how much that series broke boundaries as far as including everybody. And with that, a lot of friendships were probably born out of Dragon Ball. Even if you don't realize it, even if it wasn't directly, indirectly, because it was a series that was a gateway to other anime and whatnot. So his influence, I don't think will ever be matched, especially not in the medium of manga. But I mean, legendary career, and I'm just talking about Dragon Ball. There's other things he touched that was not even Dragon Ball. Doctor Slump, some of the character designs he did for Dragon Quest. Just hell of a man. It's insane to think about, but yeah, that's my piece on it.
Dude, I didn't even know this until after he passed away, but he was a part of some of the most popular gaming franchises too, like Chrono Trigger and freaking what's it called, Dragon World? Whatever.
He did Blue Dragon.
The little blue goop, Blue Dragon. I might be mistaken it, but I was just like, dang, because I never played Chrono Trigger myself, but I know a lot of people that are just like, that's one of their favorite games is Chrono Trigger. That's one of the first RPGs that got them into just that gaming franchise and everything. And people have been wanting it remade for years. I hope they do it now that he's passed on and do it like justice.
I don't think they want to. I think they did an interview where they were like, yeah, we don't want to touch Chrono Trigger. We have no interest in remaking it.
It's a shame. I feel like they could especially make it look very pretty. Maybe even give it the whole Toriyama look. But it's up to them.
Yeah, it is. I think it's Square Enix who has the rights to it. So 50-50 shot, they'd fuck it up anyways. As for me, Toriyama, obviously Dragon Ball Z is the one that really got me into his stuff. One of my first memories of playing on a game console in general is over at my cousin's house playing Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1 on like release day and staying up the entire night and getting to Raditz and doing the analog stick part where you have to get him in the line of sight for Piccolo to use his special beam cannon. And we like, I remember that so vividly because we were in their living room and we were at Raditz, like we were using a controller that was like frayed at the wire, and was just like on its last legs. But we were just like hitting those analog sticks so hard. I'm surprised it just didn't disintegrate at that point. Oh man, and from there I was just like, man, what is this? This is so cool. I gotta watch Dragon Ball. And I did. And I was immediately hooked as a kid. It got me into other anime as well when I was a kid. And I remember back then there was so little information, especially as a kid that didn't have the internet back then. This is like early 2000s. It was hard to get information about the series. So I would see stuff like with Cell in it or like Android 13 or Majin Buu and be like, how do we get that? Like, why do we not? Where is that? Where can I watch that? And they would always just be airing like the Saiyan Saga or whatever on TV at the time, because like, this was back when they originally first started airing the series in like on Toonami and stuff and Cartoon Network. So like it was just a wild, like mysterious thing for me, but I loved it, absolutely loved it, and obviously would end up playing like Budokai 2 and Budokai 3, which Budokai 2 is one of my favorite games of all time on the PlayStation 2 because of that board game aspect. It was so great. And it's just as well, like going back after that and watching the original Dragon Ball, and later on in life learning about Dr. Slump, and a couple of years ago I bought a book. It's called Akira Toriyama's Manga Theater, and it's really good. It's just a collection of a bunch of short stories that he wrote during his time just making stuff over the vast majority of his insanely long career, and it's all in one thing. So there's like some Dr. Slump stuff in there, some Dragon Ball stuff, some random stories that have no connection. Some of them have like crossover stuff in them too between all of his different franchises. It's just a really cool book because you get to see like what was going through his head, you know, over the years, and like the stuff he was drawing when he probably should have been working on something like Slump or Dragon Balls, you know, and just probably pissing off all of his editors. But yeah, Toriyama, he sort of kind of started the whole shonen thing as it is right now. Him and his other contemporaries, of course.
As I've always said, he walked so that One Piece and Naruto and all these other stories could run.
To this day, his influence is still tremendous. Like, I'm reading Dan right now, and I don't want to say too much about it because we may cover it on KOA. But Dan is like kind of like a modern-ish Dragon Ball in many ways, and rips off a lot of stuff from Dragon Ball, like straight up. And the format of shonen itself very much was popularized by Akira Toriyama. And here's another memory. The first manga I ever read was Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball, I guess. Nice. Yeah, it was when Android 16 first shows up. I remember because this was also when I was at my cousin's house. He had a copy of Shonen Jump magazine, and it was a colored version of that chapter. So yeah, I just remember reading that and going, "This is so cool. This is so awesome. What is this Shonen Jump?" And there was like other stuff in there too. There's like a thing like Naruto and stuff. So Toriyama in many ways was like my first for many things that I now love.
Yeah.
And I really, he's like one of those guys where I really doubt that his presence will go away. Long after his passing, this guy will be around for, and his stuff will be around for a long, very long time. It's just, Dragon Ball Z is so big, and I can only imagine that after this, you know, his legend kind of grows even more, too. Because now people are starting to reflect and really see how influential and how important he was in the history of a whole sect of entertainment, and a whole country of people. How important he was to them, and as well all the cartel members.
Yeah, you guys want to know a fun fact?
What is that?
So, basically, after Akira Toriyama did Dragon Ball Z and ended the series, he said that he felt like it was in a good place and he was done. And then in 2009, a little film came out called Dragon Ball Evolution and completely ruined and tarnished the whole legacy of Dragon Ball so badly. Akira Toriyama saw it which then he's like, I'm going to make Super because of it. So I guess I mean, say what you will about Super, it's hit or miss with some things. I feel like it definitely takes this character and like turns him into a fumbling, bumbling idiot in Super. But when it comes to just the continuation and getting more, I guess, like media out there for people to watch and consume and content, gotta thank America with Evolution.
Yeah, got a bunch of
Because
people
if it wasn't for that,
made a lot of people happy, and because of Evolution.
Yep, because Evolution was so bad, Akira Toriyama came out of retirement and said, "I'm going to continue the series."
As well, I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter maybe it was the main actor for Goku or the director or something, but they released an apology. They were like, "Yeah, we're sorry about Dragon Ball Evolution."
Yeah. That was I was so pissed off because that was 2009. Anime was barely even on the Richter scale. What I mean by that is like live action, not like how it is now, where you got One Piece live action, and all these other things coming down the pipeline. It's like, okay, time to show everybody why I love this shit and why it's great. And what do we get? That piece of shit. And now I'm just like, don't watch it. Well, I thought you liked anime. Yeah, I do, but don't watch that. It's awful. So you can't even like show people a live action rendition of it, because then people, it's like, this is no, it's not. But whatever. I'm just gonna bury my head in the sand.
Well, the chat says Light Roller says rip. URW6 says at first I didn't believe it until reputable people confirmed it. Same here. He's in leagues with the godfather of manga, which is Tezuka, and Hayao Miyazaki. Carp says without him, One Piece for that. I guess he's saying without him, One Piece wouldn't exist, and for that I'll be forever grateful. Yeah. Lightning Eagle says, you tell them my stream is watching, kinda. What?
Hello, Lightning Eagle.
QRW6 says the games did Raditz justice because he got named moves. Don't push your luck. My favorite quote is they always do this in every Dragon Ball game. They have Raditz when he gets killed. He just goes, damn it! Like every game. It's so great. Toriyama is now with the Godfather legend Osamu Tezuka. Toriyama had almost ended DBZ many times with the arc conclusions, but the live action was the worst.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was like, just when I thought it was out, they pulled me back in.
Yeah, I'd imagine he probably still would be doing stuff until he did. He was doing stuff for DBZ until the day he died. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. I guess just one quick thing I want to say, Sasuke. I 100% agree with you when it comes to Toriyama. Nobody could do tournament arcs like he did. One of the best.
Oh man,
he is the best for me.
Yeah,
I've said it many times over. I don't think there's any battle shonen that has any tournaments that I think are as consistent as the ones in Dragon Ball. And I'm talking about Dragon Ball, not Z. Dragon Ball, the 21st through 23rd Tenkaichi Budokais are like just phenomenal arcs.
Yeah, Z didn't really have a tournament arc. Not really.
They did.
The closest thing we got was... Yeah, that was the closest thing we got, but then that kind of like spilled into like the Boo Saga. So it wasn't even really a tournament technically, but...
Yeah.
Like, didn't 18 win at the end or something? And she was like fighting Goten and Trunks in a freaking suit or whatever.
Yeah, that was...
It was weird.
Toriyama was really in a funny mood writing that entire thing.
Yeah, but at least he brought it back for Super. And I mean, I know, like I said, I know people are mixed on Super, but at least he brought it back with what is it called?
Tournament of Power?
Tournament of Power.
Tournament of Power. That's what it is. And I thought that was the best thing of Super.
A lot of people do.
Go figure.
That and the Broly movie.
Oh yeah, God, so
that
good.
movie's so good.
It really is, Broly.
Oh man, but I think probably the best thing Toriyama has ever been a part of, and he's technically not a part of it, but Bio Brawling.
Next topic.
You don't mean that.
Next topic.
That is that. Hold on, where's that?
No cap.
You are a damn liar. Oh no, it's Cap. No Cap is you telling the truth. I always get that confused.
Which one's worse, Bio Brawly or Second Coming?
Bio Broly.
I think so too.
Bio Broly's pretty bad.
I don't even know why it exists. But
Bio Broly's not even Broly anymore. It's just
yeah. They just covered
just
it
some
in
sludge,
goo.
just some sludge thing.
Yeah. And he sort of kind of sounds like him sometimes.
It is me, Kakarot. I am Bio Broly.
That's a good, I guess, case study to show you that designs are very important, because it's nothing to do. I won't say nothing to do, but it's not as much as it has to do with the villainy more than how ugly it looks. Like nobody looks at him and goes like, yeah, we're hyped up to fight him.
Why would you cover up Toriyama's design with goop? So weird. The only thing like left is some locks of hair sticking out in his eyes. That's it. Maybe his mouth.
Yeah.
Anyways. Moving on to more positive Akira Toriyama related news. Dragon Ball Daima is airing in fall 2024. We talk about having good character designs. We'll see how that lands. If people are going to like it or not. Sandland as well. March 20th is going to premiere its new series. That's another Akira Toriyama joint. It's also getting a video game. May already be out, may not. I don't know. But yeah, are you guys looking forward to either one of these?
Not so much Daima, because it looks like Muppet Babies but with Dragon Ball characters. I'm just being honest. But Sandland is different, and I like different. I'm willing to give it a chance just because it's different. Also, I remember the other thing that he created. It was called Dragon Quest.
Oh, I did the art for that.
Oh, I thought he created it. He just did the art for it.
Yeah, he did. He did the art for it. Dragon Quest 8, one of the best PS2 games. One of the best PS2 JRPG. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay. But yeah, I'll watch Sandland.
Yeah. I think there's a movie out for it right now too. So if you're not familiar with it, definitely go check that out and see if you like it. Some more depressing news. Rooster Teeth has been shut down by Warner Bros. After 21 years of active duty on the front lines of war of the internet. Obviously,
I mean, to be honest, it was right. This was coming. Like, to be honest, this was not a ticking time bomb, but basically it was the inevitable.
It was a dirty bomb.
It was not a matter of how, but when. I just thought, like, to be honest, I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did. I'm surprised COVID didn't wipe them out, but
may have helped them actually, because everybody went inside.
Yeah, true, very true. I didn't even think of that, but you're right. But and this is just my opinion when it comes to Rooster Teeth. Love Rooster Teeth. Loved Red versus Blue, the earlier seasons. Loved Ruby. Speaking of Ruby, I don't have it out. I have some artwork too of Ruby. I fucking really loved Ruby when it came out, first 3 seasons. When Monty passed, I feel like that was when Rooster Teeth was gone. It was a shell of its former self, to be honest.
Yeah. Kind of the same here too, yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like everyone's going to land on their feet Because to be honest, and I know we talked a little bit about Rooster Teeth when we were talking about the Ruby anime that we watched, but it's gonna like all the big names, like Barbara Dunkelman, Michael Jones, all those guys. They're gonna land on their feet and just stream, and they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be totally fine. When it comes to the people that work behind the scenes, I feel bad for them. I feel like they're gonna be ones to struggle the most. And, I hope everybody that got laid off lands on their feet and that everybody will do fine. Hopefully they can, I don't know, make another Achievement Hunter, but not be so much restricted because they work for a company under Warner Brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. At the very least, I mean, they hired so many goddamn people. Why? Who knows? But at the very least, all these people now they can say they, worked for Warner Bros. And hopefully they'll all get jobs, pretty quickly. Rooster Teeth for me kind of hit its apex in like 2013, 2012. I just remember being just inundated with Rooster Teeth constantly. Rooster Teeth podcast, Slow Mo Guys, Let's Play, Achievement Hunter, Rage Quit, like all of these things were like I ate this stuff up. Red versus Blue, Ruby at the time, all of it. One of my first memories of, or my earliest memories, I should say, is going to a Walmart and seeing Red versus Blue being sold, a season 5 being sold, and me going, "What is that? It's Halo." So I gotta have it. Whatever that is, I gotta have it. I love Halo. I was a big Halo geek as a kid. And I bought it and I watched it and I was like, the story's, I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's hilarious. I think. There was jokes about in that season of like people, we'll just say sexual transmitted diseases about it. I didn't understand it, but probably shouldn't have been watching Red vs. Blue, to be honest, at that age, but I did. And since then, I've been a massive RVB fan, up until, I would say, like, season 7 or 8. Whenever Monty stopped working on it, that's sort of the extent I went to.
Yeah.
Those first 5 seasons of RVB are peak internet from that era. And a lot of it is still really good. Everything after, up until, like I said, season 7 or 8 with Monty, the Monty RVB stuff is when it got, like, actually, the story got really deep. It became more than jokes, and there was really, really good creative inventive writing going on in that series. And all of this, it's crazy, was shot through Halo and stuff. I remember there was a short period at one time, I know there's a lot of people out there that have felt this way. At one point in time, I was like, I hope to one day work for Rooster Teeth. Never went down that path, but actually had a couple friends who ended up actually working for Rooster Teeth.
They did internships?
Yeah.
Nice.
I used to do a machinima back in the day for Halo, because I was so into RVB, obviously, and Rooster Teeth. And 2 of the people that worked with me on it ended up going on to working for Rooster Teeth. I don't know if they still are, but
or
were, yeah. But it's sad to see it go. I think they said that they're going to do stuff with Ruby and see what they can do to sell it off or whatever.
Yeah, they're selling out all the IPs. They're selling off Ruby. They're selling off
Man, if
Genlock. I never saw that one.
If I was Bernie Burns, I'd get in there and buy RVB and Ruby.
Yeah.
He's still around.
Do you think that Warner Bros. Is going to sell it for cheap? I feel like they're going to sell for like millions, especially Ruby.
Ruby has the most upside. I hope Crunchyroll doesn't buy it. There's an animator that worked on Ruby on Twitter that is looking into buying it right now.
Goobly or whatever his name is.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope he does. I hope the one person the group of company to not get it is Sony or Crunchyroll. Fuck those guys.
Yes, please. Yeah, please don't. I hope so too, because he seems like he would be a fan and he would like do it justice. Nothing against the people that worked on it through Rooster Teeth, but they were not good writers after Monty passed. It was just not the same.
It's just
but I feel
borderline
like
fan fiction.
the series would need a new perspective, and I feel like if you gave it to the fans, especially one that's a huge fan, they could do it justice.
Yeah, absolutely. And at the very least, just, to have it in the hands of someone who respects it and actually worked on it for years, like he has, would just be great. And I really hope he pulls through, and I hope he gets it, because it deserves that series deserves a very special and good home, because it's such a big series. And it needs to go to a place where people will respect it and not cash in on it immediately.
Netflix.
Heck, I would be okay if Netflix got it over Crunchyroll. Honestly, really anyone but Crunchyroll. Anyone.
Hashtag anyone but Crunchyroll.
Literally, yeah. Which is very apt, because our next topic... Oh, wait, Satsu, you didn't even talk about Rooster Teeth. Do you have anything about Rooster Teeth?
No.
Okay.
I love that dramatic pause. He's like, I'm good.
Well, speaking of anyone but Crunchyroll, Dan came out with a new trailer today and revealed that it was yesterday, maybe? It is coming to Netflix on October 2024. It is still streaming to The Roll, but it is coming to Netflix, so I definitely would recommend watching it on Netflix than the Monopoly. That would be nice. But the trailer showed off all the staff that's going to be in it, and Mayumi Tanaka as Turbo Granny. Mayumi Tanaka is the voice of Luffy, notably. Music is by Kensuke Yoshido. Directed by Fuga Yamashiro. Series composition Hiroshi Seko. Character design Naoyuki Ando. Creator design Yoshimichi Kameda. And the studio, of course, is Science Saru. You guys know anything about Dan? Do you read it? Are you excited? What do you think?
All I know is from what you told me is that it's just like Undead Unluck. Very pervy at the beginning, but then it gets better after the sodomy. that's all I know.
Actually, it's really the beginning. Really, the first chapter has the main character in her underwear, but that's as worse as it goes.
Okay. For some reason I thought it got perverse or something.
I think people said that, and that's before I read it, so I was like, whatever. I don't know.
Oh, what was it? A bunch of snowflakes?
No, I think it was just a misunderstanding.
Okay.
There is. I will say this. Sometimes in Dan, and I don't like this, but it's also not as bad as you think. Sometimes they have the main character, whose name is Momo Ayase. You do see upper skirt sometimes, but it's usually in moments where there's like a bunch of action going on, and she's like doing crazy flips and stuff, and it's like not in focus, but it's there. I don't like it, but it is there. But they don't really. It's not like a titillation thing, though.
You're like, tell me more as I zoom in.
Well,
talk about this.
They're not legal. All the characters in Dan are high school aged.
They're high schoolers, but they look like they're fucking adults.
No, actually, they look like they're actually high schoolers, which is like, I know, just fell. Crazy, right? So crazy, your mic fell over.
My mic fell. God damn it! Hold on, let me mute myself.
What do you think, Satsuki?
Initially, I was excited about Dan because of how people were talking about it. A couple of people that I know also like that series. So, and then I just saw when I saw the art for it, it looked really good. I mean, it still does. But then I read the first volume for myself, and I just think the series is all right. I don't like the fan service stuff in it at all. I sort of disagree that it just has the stuff with Momo. I think that was her name.
Yeah.
Because one of the plot points is with the main character's balls.
Oh yeah,
and
that's great.
That lingers, at least from where I read, throughout the whole volume.
Yeah, no, it's still a plot point. It's great.
I'm not a big fan of it, so it is what it is.
It's really funny. I really enjoy the humor around the balls, the golden balls. But yeah, if that's not your thing, it's not your thing. Yeah, the person who made Dan was formerly wait, did the EA die?
I think so.
His bike fell over and he died. The guy Tatsuki Fujimoto's former editor is the guy who's making Dan. In fact, I saw recently on Twitter a factoid was put out where he said basically that Dan was supposed to come out in 2020, but he wanted to help Fujimoto, so he put it off for a couple years just to help him out with Chainsaw Man. Which I thought was really nice.
Stupid ass microphone, I swear to Christ.
Oh shit, you're back, EA.
Sorry. But look what I found. Ruby!
Hey!
Nice.
Ruby stuff.
Ruby.
Kind of, I don't know if it kind of reflects. That one's really good. And then this one.
Oh shit,
I
that
like
looks
that
so
one.
good.
Yeah, I had to get that one. I was like, this is really fucking good. But Sodomy,
yes. But as for Dan, I'm super excited for this. I'm almost caught up to it. It is so funny. It's got amazing action. Amazing. Once they get to like season 2 and 3 for this series, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be crazy. And I love the characters. I love all of them. It's just so great. So great. There's so many things I want to talk about with Dan, but I can't right now, and it's killing me. Next up, Spice and Wolf. This is a bunch of anime dates. Spice and Wolf Merchant Meets Wise Wolf, which is the remake of Spice and Wolf by Studio Passione, is airing April 1st, so on April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day? What if this is a big joke?
That would be... I would cry. I'm really looking forward to this. As well, Demon Slayer, the Hashira training arc is coming May 12th. So that's going to be fun. Rurouni Kenshin, the Kyoto arc, is airing in fall 2024. And I think that's it for dates. Are you guys looking forward to any of these anime?
Oh, Rurouni Kenshin comes back. That's awesome.
Spice Wolf. That's it.
Come on, Demon Slayer, though. Oh, wait, you read everything. Never mind. You cheated.
EA, have you seen
No,
Spice
I don't
and
know
Wolf?
how to read. Remember? Oh, wait, what?
Have you seen Spice and Wolf?
Long time ago. I sure did. But God, was it boring.
Wow, you found it boring.
I mean,
That's crazy.
I couldn't get into it. It was literally just economics and stuff and patriarchy and stuff.
Patriarchy.
And let's sleep in a barrel of hay and stuff. And I don't know.
Apples against fur.
Right. Eat apples and drink beer. Maybe I was a little harsh on it when I first saw it, but God, I was just so fucking bored the first time I saw it. But maybe it's worth a rewatch. But this is essentially a reboot anyway, so
yeah.
I mean, I'll just watch this.
Also, Adult Swim previewed the new Rick and Morty anime. Did you guys see the clip?
I saw it a long time ago. Like, it was a joke. a long time ago, but now I guess they're actually turning it into a series, which is crazy to think.
Are you looking forward to it?
I've never seen Rick and Morty.
Same. I've never seen it.
I loved Rick and Morty, and what I mean is I enjoyed probably the first 2 seasons. 3 was weird, 4 was okay, 5, I don't know. It seems like the series got super popular way too fast in the first 2 seasons, and then the series didn't know what it wanted to be. And I feel like the fans really ramped up the series, and not gonna lie, there was some very crazy and toxic fans that were just doing dumb shit when that show came. It's like season 3, wubba dub dub, and then there was like some sauce at McDonald's that people were going crazy over, and
Sasquatch
people were like,
sauce
"I want
or whatever.
my sauce, the sauce at McDonald's," and I'm just like, people are fucking nuts. It's just a goddamn cartoon. Come on, people.
Is it true that show has a lot of incest in it? I always hear that.
Incest?
That's what I always hear about it.
Who told you that?
The incest is wincest, guys.
Maybe didn't make it past. Maybe didn't make it past the right seasons.
Guess not. But
watching
there was no incest.
The wrong Rick and Morty.
Right. I was watching the Dojin Rick and Morty. No, there's no incest. There's the first 2 seasons are very well written, and it's clever and it's hilarious and it's very meta. But as far as incest, no. I mean, okay, I think I know what they're talking about. That's taken out of context.
Okay, hold on now.
Okay, listen. Let me tell you it, because y'all are gonna think that is. Oh yeah, no. In this particular scene, they're doing an Inception type thing where they're going inside the teacher's brain to kind of like change the grade or whatever. And in the teacher's brain, the teacher has thoughts about Morty's sister, Summer. And then he was like, "Oh my God, wait, Rick, why is she here? Don't worry, Morty. She's not real. She's just a abstract thought of it. It's not really Summer." And then she's like acting all sexual and grinding, and Morty's just like, "Oh my God, don't get it away. I can't do this." And then Morty's like, "You got to join the orgy." And it's just funny. It's funny. Again,
it's incest.
Out of context.
Out of context, incest.
It's not technically incest.
They're going to hell.
No, that's twice I'm going to hell. But I'm telling you, it's not really a thing.
Why are we pointing?
Yeah, get that finger out of there. But that's the only thing, and it's done as a joke, and it's not really the whatever getting it on. It's not like they kiss or anything. Because then that would have been weird.
Yet. And what's worse, kissing your sister or grinding against your sister?
Gee, I wouldn't know. I mean, I would assume both would make you want to kill yourself. That's a question up for debate. Let's table that one for another day.
That's another Rick and Morty episode we need. We need it to explain. Also, new live action trailer for the Korean Parasite the Grey. I don't know if you guys saw this. I did. The trailer doesn't actually look bad. It doesn't look great.
It's made from the director who did Train to Busan. Have y'all ever seen Train to Busan?
I have not.
I've heard of it.
It is the most depressing zombie movie I've ever seen.
Didn't we have like an American version of it? It was like Train to... It was like Train to
New York.
Train to Texas.
Train to LA. One of the major cities.
Train to Nebraska.
I don't know if there was an American version, but Train to Busan. I never watched a zombie movie expecting to cry. I fucking was bawling by the end of it. It was so fucking good. Like, the characters were just I don't know. There's just this. I won't spoil nothing in case you guys want to see it. Just this scene at the end that just crushes you, and I'm like, oh my god, I can never watch this movie again. But it is really good though. But if it's the same director and he's making this, I feel like it's gonna be good. You know, like you said, it doesn't look great, but I still think story wise, it'll be good.
Okay, I found it. It's called the Last Train to New York.
Is it really?
Yes.
I was joking. I was joking.
I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm walking here.
I'm trying to bake my pizza pie on the street.
The
what
zombie's
you doing,
eating my neck. The red looks like tomato sauce.
This still gonna be talking like that even when they get bit.
Hey, there's a reason I divorced my wife. I don't want to be nibbled on
space.
anymore.
Hey,
hey, I'm bleeding over here.
Little bit of help. Before we get to the Oscar stuff real quick, High Dive updated their new site, an app, offline viewing, new user interface, new search history stuff. Definitely go check it out. Support High Dive if you pay for streaming services, because it's important to have competition. So put your money where your mouth is if you don't like Crunchyroll. Support High Dive! Also, I should note that I, at one point, was sponsored by High Dive. So there is that. They gave me, actually, Parasite the Maxim to give away. And as well, some codes to, and a splash screen on their website to promote. So that was really cool of them.
Yeah.
It's very sexy of them.
When's, High Dive better give one for KOA, just saying.
I don't know if they do stuff with that anymore. They should. I don't know. Maybe I'll email them and see if they would like to do something again. Because I really enjoy High Dive stuff. They got in trouble for the same thing Crunchyroll did, though, with selling user information stuff. So, not good. But
that's fantastic.
Yeah, not good. Finally, though, the Oscars. I don't care about them. Somebody here probably does. The Boy and the Heron won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature, and Godzilla -1 won the Oscar for Best Visual Effects. Whatever the hell that means.
Yeah. It's just special effects that you have in a movie.
Like,
like CG and, just explosions and shit. That's visual effects. But I was so happy, because this is the first time anyone internationally won something when it comes to like visual effects. That was so cool to see. I thought that they weren't going to win it. It was like it was a shoo-in that some other fucking movie in America was going to win it, like Guardians of the Galaxy 3 or something. But no, they fucking won. They were so happy. They got up on stage. They had a golden Godzilla, and the guy was talking in very broken English, but you could tell it was very sincere. And he was holding up a picture of, I forget who it was. I think he was the original creator of Godzilla or something to do with the original series. And I personally thought that was really neat because I'm a Godzilla fan. I don't watch the Oscars, haven't watched the Oscars in years. But I saw that clip as soon as I knew that they won. I'm like, I got to look this up and find out. So I was really happy about that. And of course, The Boy and the Heron, Hideko Miyazaki, or how do you say his first name? I know Miyazaki.
Hayao.
Is it Hideko? Hayao?
Hayao, that young child.
Hayao.
Hayao.
I'm sorry. Miyazaki. This is his second Oscar that he's won. First one was Spirited Away. And this is the first time as well that best animated films back to back have been non-CG, because last year was that Del Toro's stop motion Pinocchio movie, which was really fucking good. and then this one was all hand drawn 2D. So, congratulations, Miyazaki! I'm sure when he won it, he was extremely happy and rolled over and went back to bed.
He was probably pissed off. He was probably like, "These damn kids and their Oscars, goddamn iPhones ruining everything."
Well, isn't he the one that also said anime was a mistake?
I think that was out of context, but he did say that he hated iPhones and he hated the kids. So he's an old bitter boomer man.
Oh, he's a child murderer.
He's a child, yeah, and we support that here on KOA.
Yes, we should support child murder in KOA.
Yeah, we're kidding, totally, right? Totally.
Obviously kidding.
Yeah.
Let's see. You got something in your eye?
Yeah,
what is that?
just,
why you right?
Well, that's not the body part of a child.
I was trying to hint that you were winking, but okay.
Yeah, well, I was, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew that so that we could.
You were winking. You were winking the child flesh.
Well, I mean, you know, like sometimes, you know, you don't want people to think you just, you know. Moving on.
Just murdered a child.
You're next.
Hey, we're all going to hell. Let's just get a 3-for-1 ticket. Let's go.
You can do a podcast in hell.
Hell yeah! I could get my buddy Satan. He's a special guest.
All right.
Wait. You mean this Satan?
No, not Satan. Yeah. It's the other guy.
Oh, Satan, Mr. Satan.
I mean, we can get him too.
Anyways, Shinsekai Yori, episode 17 and 18. I guess starting with 17. Satsuki, do the things.
I'm not doing anything. I want to hear from you guys. These episodes, well, I'll say this to start. These episodes kind of blend in together, so especially these two. So I don't think there's any need to just talk about 17 specifically because of how much it ties it. Hello, Satan.
I think that is somebody said my name.
Satan, you sound like you're mumbling.
Oh no, you're doing the no, not this one. Not this one. Oh, I hate this one.
This is grumpy.
It just goes.
Satan, you need to drink your coffee. You need a little bit of a pick me up.
Sound old.
Old and decrepit. Storm.
Where's decrepit Storm?
I don't know. EA, you're back. What happened?
I don't know what happened there, but I think I just got gargled by Satan.
That's what it sounded
like.
Nice
to have
you back. But as for Shinsekai Yori, there's a time skip of like 10 years or 12 years.
12 years, yes.
Saki and Satoru are much older, and Satoru, I'm just saying, I'm gonna say it right now.
Uh-oh.
And y'all, you gotta understand, Satoru, glow up. Glow up. This man is gorgeous now.
But is he still into the man he doesn't remember, or is he into Saki?
I think he's into Saki.
I mean, probably
clearly.
both.
Oh, that's true. I forget this is from the new world. You could have a menage a trois.
I mean, Saki still likes Mario, so
that's true. They can have a polygamy, polyamorous relationship or whatever you call it.
Polyamorous friend.
Well, probably not anymore since they're all kind of dead.
Oh yeah, that's true. Maria's dead, and so, well, we don't know if she's dead. Freaking Saki keeps seeing her. Anyway, what a shit job Saki has. She basically, it's the equivalent of working at like, I don't know,
like a pet store.
But
like a really boring one.
Not okay. She works at PetSmart, but she has to sign diplomatic war treaties and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Just imagine working at PetSmart and you're like in that grooming section and everything, and you just see that. It's like, oh, okay, so we got a declaration of war. Please sign here.
First, EA brings up incest, and now he brings up grooming.
Grooming.
I love the idea of someone being so mad that they had to fill out paperwork on wanting to kill somebody. Just like, fucking Steve.
Oh.
I want war.
Okay. First initial here. And initial, right there. And signature right there.
What's today's date?
It is the 11th of March.
Fuck.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for your patronage.
Oh, what was I mad about again?
You waited in the line so long, you just cooled off some steam. You're just like, I don't even know why I'm here now.
I don't even really hate Steve.
Yeah.
What do you do when you already turn your paperwork and you don't even want to fight anymore?
Right. At that point, you're just like, I guess I gotta fight him. I mean, it's nothing personal. I was just mad because of my small dick, but now I gotta fight him now.
We need these questions answered. But
Absolutely.
I mean, episode 17, it was a lot of fighting.
Oh yeah.
On screen and oh my god. Oh, whoa.
The fighting in this, dang.
Episode 17 gave me PTSD. The CGI CGI.
Oh my god. That was. I know they weren't even like fucking. They weren't bending any elbows or appendages or anything. It was just stationary objects just going like that, back and forth.
Listen.
Oh, that was bad.
Listen. That's just the way they look in that universe. They look like CGI.
Yeah.
See, you guys just you guys don't fucking understand the story. The reason why they were so stiff, it was supposed to is a visual representation of war, right? In war, it's a cycle and things are so stagnant. Thus, the animation is stiff. That's why you barely see any fluidity with the movement, because it's stagnant. Things are still the same, even with the bloodshed. Come on, man. This is elementary. So I don't even want to do this.
I'm sorry. I guess we offended Satsuki.
He's going to
come back. I'd come back. We love you. Who's my special cream puff? Get your ass back, Satsuki. I don't think he heard any of that, but okay. But yeah, that was atrocious. That was really bad. Like I saw that too, and I was just like, yeah, they kind of gave up on the animation with that point right there. But they had to save it for the episode after. That looked good, but when it came to that war or just like field battle scene, just not good.
War on animation.
Seriously. I mean, you thought JJK had some animation constraints. These guys were like, we don't give a fuck. Just copy and paste and just do the same movement times 50.
They could have fixed that on the Blu-ray release too, and I guess they did it.
I mean, it was horrific. It showed me what war should be fought.
It was. I tell you what it was. It was all those drugs they were taking before battle. Made them all stiff. They were taking rhino pills. They're taking Viagra. Gas station rhino pills.
Didn't they say that they were taking some kind of pills?
They did
before each fight.
Well, Saki speculated that it was like some stimulator or something, but I don't think they said any specific. I mean,
clearly meth.
I mean, I think meth you would move at least a little bit more than what they did.
Could be crack.
Yeah.
PCP. Angel dust.
Yeah.
I think the most exciting part for me in that episode wasn't even like the actual war. It was the whole talk with Kiro Maru
Yeah,
and
Kiro Maru.
Sweeler when they were before the board, because the whole episode is there's this mystery going on with one colony attacking another colony, but it not being reported. And of course, that's something against the rules that risk the colony being annihilated completely. And because the one colony attacked the other colony without any permission, and they're affiliated with the other colony, which is represented by Sweeler, and the other colony that got attacked is affiliated with Hiromaru, they're at odds with each other. And obviously, you see in the talk with Kiromaru and Sweeler, they don't like each other. Kiromaru the whole time was just looking at Sweeler. Yeah, like he was just like, look at this bitch ass. And you could tell throughout. I guess this is kind of a spoiler, but not really. I mean, I think we will all have the same feeling on this. You could just tell Sweeler's just lying through his teeth.
Through his buck teeth.
Yeah. And the whole time he's just well, like Kiromaru said, he has a silver tongue, he has to get the gab. But he sold enough doubt into his involvement in giving that order for them to let him off the hook. And that kind of backfire, as we saw in the next episode.
How long do these queer rats live? It's crazy because Squealer, I feel like, has been alive for longer than, well, I don't know what, because when I think of a mole rat, I can't imagine a mole rat living very long. But I mean, queer rats would be different, I suppose.
They're happier.
Yeah, they're happier. They can see and they're not blind like regular moles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
And they Squealer said as much as that they're only second in intelligence to the Kantai users. Yeah.
Oh.
So they're probably pretty intelligent.
They would just be humans in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess so, yeah. They would, wouldn't they? Yeah, I love this scene too because Squealer is such a, I'm gonna say the word. I'm gonna say the boy's word.
Okay, everybody record.
See you next Tuesday. He's a real see you next Tuesday. He really is. The way he's talking is like, yes, it would be very bad if I were to do something to betray you all. I mean,
you got to think about it. All the great leaders, at least the ones that you remember, they all have a way of speaking that, I don't know, it just sticks out to you. Sweeler has that, everybody, Martin Luther King had this thing. I had a dream. Even Malcolm X had his own cadence when he talked.
Yeah.
Sweeler has his own thing.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot different in the dub than the sub, but even in the sub he has his own thing.
George W. had his fool me once. Fooled me that. Fool me twice. Won't fool me again. Inspirational. Very inspirational.
Man.
Oh shit.
Crazy.
I got chills. But
I miss W.
But the other big mystery that happened in episode 18 was the slaughter of the giant hornet colony, which they had their own speculations on that, but I'm interested to know what you guys think about it.
Well, the fact they said that they couldn't find any weapons on them at all, and they thought at first maybe they're taking them for, trophies or whatever, but no, like everything is gone. So it's just like this, it just comes out of nowhere. It's crazy. And I was actually struggling at the beginning of this episode because I was like, why are we talking about the Hornets and the Razorbacks and like what the hell's going on here? Why? But it's the names aren't really important. Yeah. I guess the names aren't really important. It's really just this plot this part in the plot where it's like they've mysteriously all just kind of died at one point. Like it was like, I think they said it was like 10-0. Like it was a flawless victory.
Yeah. Perfect.
You win. Perfect.
Game set. Yeah.
Game. How many more fighting references can we get?
Yeah, no, the fact that happens too, like it really, and then as well in the next episode, in episode 18, you know, Saki sees Maria and Mamoru. So like in my head, I'm thinking, but at the same time, they confirmed in episode 18, they were like, yeah, they are dead. Those bones, the dental records, they're fucking dead. And they saw them at this festival for the dead, which, you know, Satoru is like, hey baby, I know you think you saw our dead friends, but just want you to know, you crazy.
Satoru's Johnny Bravo.
Hey baby. Whoa, mama.
What?
I didn't think. Well, I thought they weren't dead. I thought.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Was that they were supposed to look like they dug up queer rat bones and said, "Hey, yeah,
exactly.
It's them."
So did that fool them? Did that fool the G-MILF Tomiko? By the way, she got hotter.
She's still alive.
How did she get hotter? How? That doesn't make sense.
I don't think she got hot. I don't think she got hotter. I think you got hornier.
I'll give you that. He definitely got hornier.
And the other,
damn, she's almost 300. Oh,
high score. Listen, high score.
She almost reached the age of ripeness for C. It's like just one more year.
It's like a fucking wine, you know. What a great year.
The other ones got hotter too. It's just
the other ones on the board.
Yeah, and Saki's mom. I'm just saying, Saki's mom.
This is obviously an anime for C, for sure, with all the MILFs around.
Listen, that's all I'm saying. But besides that, yeah, I could definitely believe them going, yeah, they're actually dead. However, what comes from that is, who killed them? Did they kill themselves? I don't believe it. Why? Because Maria and Satoru, or Mamoru, basically were like, yo, we're going to live life happy and we're not going to see each other again. We're going to go to some place. That doesn't sound like suicidal to me, you know? So someone had to kill them if that is the case. However, if the queer rats were able to successfully, as they say, make it look exactly like them and replicate the dental records 1-to-1, which is really crazy if they did, do they have some involvement in this war? Because they also said that they may think it has some sort of, you know, involvement with a Kantai user of some kind later on. So really, what's going on here? I think there's two options. One, it's Maria and Mamoru. They're not dead. Two, it's Goldberg. He said it. He said, who's next? And who's next?
Fuck.
The queer rats.
Goldberg. I was not expecting you to say that. Oh, it's funny. But freaking you could tell this is something that Saki did multiple times before when it came to seeing Maria. Because Satoru, you know, was just like, guess I gotta go get her again. Like, didn't even like react. It was just kind of one of those, Saki, they're gone. They're not here. You gotta let it go. But I no, they're gone. Now stop it. And then he caressed her, and then they saw fireworks together. And I don't know if they made fireworks. I don't think they did, because there was explosions that happened later on that We're of the bad kind.
Wait, hold
Or a
on.
good kind, depending on who you ask.
Someone in the chat said Rostaman, the literal wife beater, and 2D tuber yakking about anime. 3 shots, you got it.
I wonder who's who.
Yeah.
What does it mean 3 shots? Like we gotta each take a shot?
We fill a trope. So yeah, he's got to take 3 shots.
I'm forming the team.
So who's the
I don't know.
Who's the Rasta man?
Oh, it's obviously
me.
I'm the Rasta man. Yes, I. What a ding 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 whoa.
Who is the literal white beater?
The white beater?
Who wants to be racist?
I didn't even see that. Sasuke, you need to tell me.
That has to be C-Tactics. Look at Frieren in the thing.
Yeah, well, she's got an M79. What? How? I don't beat white people. Listen, I've never saw a white guy in my life.
I mean, I don't know.
See, you've been white this whole time.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Look at C-Tactics mirror. Look at your reflection.
Orion, get on my phone. Yeah, no, my phone died. I guess we'll never know.
But yeah, but I'm the 2D tuber, because I'm a literary.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Guess I'm a white beater.
Yeah.
So
literal white beater.
So with the whole thing of whether or not Maria and Mamoru are dead, as far as I'm concerned, I feel like there's only like 3 possibilities for this whole thing to play out. One of which they're just dead. 2, Saki, no, not Saki. Asahina just got the wrong information, or it was the fakes were that convincing. Since we there's a precedent for that. Or 3, she's in on it with Sweeler or something of the sort. That's the only 3 things that make sense to me. Because there's no other way to put this.
That would be crazy if she was in on it. Like, that would mean that she spent 12 years just away from everybody, all just to do whatever it is they're doing. It's crazy.
Yeah. But besides that was something I wanted to talk to before I went into the whole attack on the village thing. Let's see. Let me see if I'm going to remember it. I don't think I'm going to remember it. I'm almost there. Oh, this wasn't it, but it's one thing I want to talk about. So they were speculating where the queer rats were getting information from, because they're seeing how advanced their technology is. Now they got shotguns and all this other crazy crap. And they're like, yo, how do they know about the world so much? And they were speculating whether or not, the thought was, or the theory was, that maybe they got a hold of a false Minoshiro, which we saw that before, and way back when, that library, that info dumped all over us. So yeah, they were speculating whether or not they captured one of those and were able to learn about the world and thus advanced technology and other stuff. Because in general, they just seem, specifically the Robert Fly colony, seem a lot more advanced, instead of just following this feudal system. They have a democracy where, a whole bunch of representatives, or everybody, has power and are able to make decisions, which kind of shows you, communication is kind of a sign of intelligence. So the fact that they're able to not just be like worker bees following the queen bee, they're able to all come together and make decisions together, shows you how advanced they are. which is very reminiscent of what they do almost. So yeah, weird things going on with the queer rats.
Yes, indeed.
Indeedy.
It's crazy, I tell you. Not just with bad CG, but they got shotguns that are bigger than they are. How could they fire those guns?
Also,
Hard work.
we got to talk about that entire action sequence in 18. I think we knew the studio behind this was good, but dang, this went hard. Like, people were exploding. There was things on fire. Like the climax of the scene is when it shoots like that big, I don't even know what you call it, circle of fire out. It was insane.
So, Ring of Fire, as once quoted by Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I think it was. I'm not even gonna. I was gonna try to make him a joke and do it. Yeah, and then at the very end of that, the naked lady comes out. That was weird. I was like, "Who the hell's that naked lady?"
Yeah, that was very like, huh? What? Hi? Bye?
Yeah, that kind of confused me too. I think that was just the dude's Cantus power, though. Like, I think he wanted to, before he died, do something extravagant, and that's what he decided to do. I'm not sure if that was actually like some plot point that I'm missing or anything, but I think that he just did that because he's super eccentric.
Yeah, he is. He had freaking big old bug eyes when he freaking died, too. He was just like, remember me for how I am.
He's basically the Thorkel of Shinsekai Yori.
Oh, fuck. Except Thorkel didn't die so easily.
I was about to say his sub piece weak.
Well, in terms of personality, he's just crazy.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm glad he died.
Yeah.
He was severely under. I mean, and this is the case with almost all the villagers. They are propped up as gods. The queer rats refer to them as such. So when you have that level of, I guess, or you have that idea that you're almost immune, even though they kind of reinforce the risks that queer rats have, given that they're literally soldiers that go and kill people or dispose of people that are malcontents in some way, shape, or form. Even though they had that sitting in the back of their mind, they are so destructive individually. They wouldn't think that queer rats would have any power or gall to attack them and try to kill them, and not in a way that we've seen with this village right now, because this is a full-on revolution. There's nothing ever been done like this on this scale, where the queer rats are actively killing multiple people and not by the order of another human. So, what happened?
I want to say, I just thought of something. It's basically, how the queer rats were basically created by humans to kind of control everything. Well, what if humans controlled in the past, and what have we learned? Nothing. Terminators, robots, they take over, they become self-aware, and then all of a sudden they just start killing their creator. I'm thinking maybe the same thing has happened again.
Could be the case.
It's an interesting theory.
That's my thought process. Yeah, because how many times have humans tried to play God? So many times. And what have we learned? Like I said, nothing. Because everything becomes self-aware, and then it eventually kills us because we advance too far. But
we're just a bunch of dumb monkeys.
Okay, Frieza, get back in your hole.
Okay.
In your asshole. But
I don't have one of those. I have a tail.
I'll make you one.
All right.
But What was I gonna say? Yeah, the animation they did a lot better this particular episode. The Queer Rats, forget about it. This animation, this whole episode 18 was fantastic. Also, I had a feeling when Saki kept saying, "Oh look, those are kids dressed up." I'm like thinking, no, those aren't kids. And sure enough, after one of them died, I'm like, it's the damn Queer Rats. They're killing everybody. And then that's when all shit just let loose.
I mean, it's a full out war too. You see, you see them just one of them poison a guy's drink, poison gas is used. Like this is actual warfare that we're seeing. We saw suicide bombers, knowing that they probably weren't going to get the job done and strapping TNT to their bodies. I mean, it was pretty crazy what we were seeing. And it also makes you think we didn't I don't think we seen Sweeler that episode 18. I don't think we seen him at all.
No.
It makes you think, what is his plan? Because they seemingly quelled the rebellion, but Sweeler is a very slippery dude, and he's pretty intelligent. So, and we already saw what happened with the giant hornet colony, where at first they won the first battle, and then Kiromaru's all hype, and then the next thing we hear about them, they all get wiped out flawlessly. So it makes you think, what the hell does he have up his sleeve?
Yeah.
Because seemingly he doesn't pick a fight that he can't win.
I wonder if they have a Cantus user by their side.
I mean, that's what they were speculating.
And if that's the case, who would they have? Like, I can't. What other Cantus users do we know that are around? Maria and Mamoru. Why the fuck would they side with them and fight? The only thing, okay, now my brain is churning. The only thing I can think of is they would be on their side so that they could try to somehow possibly take out humans. Not all of them, mind you, but maybe the adults, so that Maria and Mamoru could be reunited with their friends again. And this was the only way they knew how, was to end society so that they could be with them. As crazy as it sounds, it's almost like an Attack on Titan, destroy the world to create peace type thing.
The only thing that's wrong with that would be the question of why. Because it's been 12 years at this point, and I don't know when they got the news that they supposedly died, but let's just say this was like 2 years ago and they got the information that they died. They didn't if they got that information that they died, that means they didn't send anybody after them. That means that they were pretty much free from that point on. So why then would you team up with Sweeler or whoever to start this war between Queer Rats and humans?
I don't know. Like I said, the only thing I could think of is that for some reason they'd want to end society just to be with their friends. But again, that doesn't really make sense when you think about it. But as of right now, it's kind of up in the air. I definitely, it's obviously a Cantus user. I don't know who, unless for some crazy odd reason, the Queer Rats found out how to use Cantus. Which, if that's the case, that would be something. That would be crazy.
What if it's Mamoru? Because think about it. Mamoru was seen as the weakest one. He also sort of has an axe to grind because they targeted him. And since he's the weakest one, maybe he had the weakest mental state. Maybe Maria, I don't know, maybe they had a falling out or something like that.
I like women. See ya. She flies away.
I wish I stayed with Saki. You're lame.
You're lame. Penis. Ew.
What's that? What is that thing?
Fuck away.
That's my penis.
She doesn't like walking anymore.
Oh.
That's a penis.
I thought I didn't know they looked like that. Dang. I'm leaving you. I'm scared.
Seriously.
How do we feel at the very end of the episode where Asahina is basically threatened to torture Squealer when she catches him?
I'm okay with that.
Of course you are, see.
What does that mean?
But I'm just... You wish it was you being tortured and not Squealer. That's what I mean. But when it comes to...
No proof to support that.
Dungeons, see. Dungeons. It's just absolutely crazy. Because she seemed like such a sweet, innocent 300-year-old woman. But now that they've come to my fucking house and killed my people, I want to torture Squealer's ass and get him to squeal, so to speak.
I support it.
He supports it because he likes bondage. But yeah, it's definitely... It's going to be interesting to see. Like, are you getting the lotion ready for the next episode?
I lotion myself every day. I got the vat prepared. The vat of CeraVe moisturizing cream.
Nice.
When I go to watch the episodes next Sunday, I'm gonna be sitting in that vat, moisturizing myself.
Beautiful, very beautiful.
Trust me. When I get out of it, the results will be impressive. I'll look like a baby. I'll come out of it and I'll be de-aged to the point where my head is the adult, but like an adult head, but my body is a baby's.
Oh my god! You just found the fountain of youth.
Yeah, CeraVe moisturizing cream. Who knew?
Hilarious.
Any other thoughts, topics, discussions, business for Shinsekai Yori?
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. We're gonna see Granny Asahina get the whips and chains, and she's gonna be waterboarding some queer rats.
That sounds really bad.
It does. Please don't take that out of context.
Waterboarding queer rats sounds like the absolute worst thing you could probably say out of context.
EA has said some heinous things. I'm sorry.
I wonder if this Asahina torturing people may be not a red herring, but I wonder if they're going to subvert our expectations, and Squealer is like one step ahead or multiple steps ahead, and he's like, "Gotcha, bitch," and he's gonna like kill him.
Ooh,
I'd be pretty mad.
Crazy? I bet you would be.
I agree.
I'm sorry.
Moving on to our next show of the evening. We have to talk about it. Our favorite show. The Metallica Rouge the Bat. Metallica! What the fuck's going on in this show? Does anyone know? I know there was some funny stuff in it, like per usual. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that out of the way. Rouge punched Naomi. I'd say she deserved it. Just because she just was...
I just read what Satsuki put in the note.
That's pretty great.
Well, should we just skip to the end?
So for context, he says, I'm lost. I'm going to pretend to write notes so it looks like I'm doing my job. And then the final note is, if EA and C pass this show, I will blow up one household for every chocolate bar Rouge has ever eaten. This is a threat.
Who wrote that?
I don't know.
Could
Could have been Satsuki because you weren't mentioned in the note when you said if E, A, and C.
Oh no, maybe they just like me.
Yeah, that could be it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Rouge punched Naomi. That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. That was like the highlight of the episode. And by the way, sorry, I just want to say this really quick. Satsuki, did I fucking call it or what? Didn't I say as a joke that Naomi's gonna be like a robot or something?
Yep, and she was.
I think we said this. I forgot what episode it was. We're on episode 9, right?
Yeah.
I think we said it episode
like,
5.
Right, and I'm like, she's gonna be some fucking robot. And
Yeah,
sure enough,
because the trickster guy Jaron had fought her, and then the fight went weird because he like pulled back when he was fighting her, and then we were talking about the episode. We were like, okay, so what was up with that? We were like, okay, she's probably a Neen too.
Yeah,
because
sure
everybody
enough.
was getting revealed as Neen, so we were kind of like, yeah, she's probably one too.
Yeah, everybody's a fucking Neen. It's the Oprah Winfrey show. And you get a Neen, and you're a Neen, and you're a Neen. Everyone's a Neen. Look under your chair.
She's a pretty good looking Neen, though. I will give them that. That's their best looking Neen they've ever made.
Neens eat a lot of food, though? I thought they weren't supposed to eat. Well, I guess she eats.
Well, she's different. She's different from the other Neens because the other Neens were created by those nerds, and she was created by the aliens.
Those fucking nerds.
Yeah.
Fucking nerds, you created this Neen? This Neen was made by the aliens who...
Of course, the nerds would make a hot Neen. Of course they would.
Yeah, absolutely they would. I mean, anybody ever seen Weird Science? I mean, that's probably where they got the idea from. Whoa, it's like a hot babe, but totally like a robot.
Also, why the fuck was that one random ass scene, by the way, the setup doesn't make sense to, where they, right before they go to talk to the aliens, they're like Naomi has a spacesuit on and Rouge does it, and she just randomly takes it off. Why was that entire, 30-second scene really fucking awesome in terms of animation? Why was it that good?
Great.
It was really, really good.
This show has always had moments of really good animation. Even in episode 2, Sasuke and I said, animation is really good.
I mean,
Story,
it is Bones, so.
Yeah. Animation, amazing.
Also,
I don't know what happened this episode.
I don't either. I don't know what happened. All I know is Naomi is drinking
Sasuke.
No, I watched this episode. I'll give the show some leeway in this regard because I did have a lot of interruptions with it, and it wasn't anything external. I was kind of spacing out, so I was just doing other stuff, and then I kind of went back to it, and I was doing other stuff, and I kind of went back to it, and then eventually I just started watching it at 0.5 speed. So my how did but
Rouge.
But I don't know. It just felt like what was happening the other weeks where I get lost in a plot. I don't understand where we're exactly going because I wanted a third of the episode, the first third of the episode, we're continuing the fights with everybody. Royal Rumble fight, blah, 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 blah. Evil Rouge fights Rouge, or Blue Rouge fights regular Rouge, blah, 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 fight. Naomi decides to help Rouge because now she's a good guy. And she says,
double agent.
Do the reversal thing, hold the 2. And then Rouge does the reversal thing, hold the 2, and then she beats her. And then they try to explain how she was able to beat her. And I don't know how she did. They did the nerd vocab, and I was just like, okay, she won. I don't really care about this character, so not Rouge, the evil Rouge. I don't really care about evil Rouge, so fine, she won.
Cyan? Was that the blue one?
Yeah.
Talk about the most pointless character in the history of anime. She was there to go, "You're my evil sister," and then die. In a span of 2 seconds.
She looked pretty hot in that one scene at the end.
What scene?
When she was dead?
Being dead?
No, she was making a face, laying down. Was she dead?
No, she wasn't dead. She wasn't dead.
That was her face.
She starts twitching like a roach.
Imagine being so confused at what's happening in the show. You think a character is hot, but in reality, they've just died.
You looked beautiful. He just Ron from Game of Thrones. You look beautiful that day. She was dead.
A dead body laying on the ground. So you doing anything this Saturday? Oh, I give it the quiet treatment. Okay, I'm gonna bye, I guess.
Oh my god.
Oh, I see. You're too good for me. That's why you're being quiet. Fine. Fuck you. I hate you. And then it's she was dead, right? You're kidding.
Wait,
what? She didn't say anything.
Yeah, she didn't tell me.
Why did they leave a dead robot on the ground?
Why didn't she tell me she was dead?
Hey, no, wait.
Taken it.
That's the start of Chobits. He finds the dead robot in the garbage.
And let's not forget how he turned it on.
Yeah.
Sounds like the plot of Angel Beats.
Wait. God, it's been forever since I've seen Angel Beats. No, Angel Beats, they're in heaven, right? Or are they after
Purgatory,
or whatever?
I think.
Purgatory.
Yeah, and they had to acknowledge they're dead at the end.
Yeah, and TK is going, give chance and luck. I like TK. He said 2 words the whole series.
Yo.
They also played that song by Girls Dead Monster, which, by the way, is by Lisa, who eventually did the opening for SAO, who eventually did the opening for everything. Yeah. Lisa's great. This show, not so much.
Yeah.
Also, Naomi,
Yeah.
I just want to say this. Naomi is the first Nin.
Yeah, she's a very special Nin. One you don't bring home to mother.
I don't know.
She's very...
I think I'd bring Naomi home.
You bring her home?
Have you seen Naomi?
She's alright. She's alright.
She's gonna clean out your fridge the first day.
She's gonna eat everything. She's gonna double cross you, but then she's gonna like you for reasons.
She's gonna ask me complex math questions, and you know what? We'll solve them together.
Right. What's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6 times 11?
37.
You don't even know the answer. Why are you asking? I would have said 1 times 2. I would have been okay, give me an easier one.
So another thing I was confused about, just to let people know,
we will not be able to answer your question. By the way, if you're asking for help on understanding anything, you are.
Yeah, this is really just a space for where we go that was confusing. Well, do you guys know what happened? No, but it was confusing. that's basically how the conversation is going to go. So this is the thing I was confused about. So Graphon, Jill, and Jaron get on this ship and leave to Venus or something. I don't know what they're doing exactly, but they left. But their whole plan was to get the ID from Rouge so that they could figure out what to get the Eve code, which is basically supposed to drop the shackles from all Nins so that they don't have to follow the Asimov code, the thing that's restricting the robots from just straight up strangling humans and shitting on them. So yeah. So they're supposed to use Rouge for that, but my question is, why did they just leave? They kind of won the fight. I guess no, they did win the fight because they beat the guy Eden, because Eden tried to step in there like a knight in shining armor. He got shot in the chest.
I'm going to save you.
Yeah. just got shot in the chest, got beat up, and then they kind of like a smoke screen happened, and they just left. I was like, wait, it's like 3 of you guys. Just take Rouge. Because what will be the point? Because they took Jean hostage for some reason. So what was the point of taking him hostage if you weren't going to take Rouge, or at least try to finish the exchange?
I don't know.
And it seems like Rouge doesn't really give a fuck about Jean anymore. She didn't even talk about saving him after they left.
Oh no, Jane, where did you? He's
My
gone.
brother, One-san.
Oh, they come back. You want to go get some food?
Chocolate?
I'm down for some. I'm down for some chocolate. Right? See?
Chocolate? Chocolate? Chocolate!
Great voice actor, by the way.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Rest in peace, this show. I'm killing it.
There was some bald guy that gave us a recap of the episode. That was nice.
Listen.
Yeah. He went from one show to the next. He was on Frieren before he died, and then he decided to jump ship and go to Rouge, Metallic Rouge.
Why did he go on a worse show?
I don't know. I guess he needed work. He's like, fuck, I ain't coming back to Frieren. I might as well get something.
Gotta pay the bills.
Yeah. Rest in peace to a show with way too good main character designs and a solid premise. Literally everything else but the story is kind of good.
I literally thought I had something, but we got to episode 9.
Wait a minute. If we kill this, that means we killed everything from Winter, which hasn't happened. I don't think we killed everything since the first fall season we did.
Damn.
Yeah. This winter hasn't really been that exciting. I mean, we could have done solo leveling, but Rouge was calling.
Frieren has 2 weeks left.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How many weeks left?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Wait.
Are we gonna have a KOA where they're gonna cover no shows?
It's gonna be Frieren and Shinsekai Yori. That's it.
But after they end, don't they end before the season ends?
I don't.
Well, it depends on how we break up Shinsekai Yori, because Shinsekai Yori could be 3 weeks or 4 weeks depending on how we break it up.
Might as well just call it the, From Another World podcast after Frieren ends.
Because I think I think all the shows are going to air April, like early April. So
Spice and Wolf is April 1st.
Yeah, we got 1 month, less than a month to go. Oh, and I don't know, maybe we can do the award show early.
I'm looking at them. April 5th, April 10th, April 8th. So
spring is going to be a banger.
So we might have like 1 week of nothing, but we should. But I don't know. I don't know how to do math.
Well, for on episode 18 of Shinsekai Yori, there's 24 episodes. So
it's 25.
20. Okay, so we'll have Shinsekai Yori.
Yeah, and also AA Ron, how you doing? Anyone watching Shogun? I want to see it. I have it on my list. It's on Hulu. I've heard nothing but good things. It looks really good.
What is Shogun? What is that about?
From what I can see, it's a period piece. It takes place in Japan, and it's all like authentic, like everyone's from Japan. I haven't really looked into the story yet because I kind of want to be surprised when I watch it, but all I know it's live action, looks really good. Maybe AA Ron could explain it better than I, but I want to watch it. It looks pretty good. And yes, QRW6, Metallic Rouge, the bat, is dead.
Yeah, wait. You mean Metallica? The Rouge the bat is dead.
Okay, sorry. Metallica, the Rouge, the bat, put those grippers away, is dead.
Wait, we got a sound effect. Wait, wow! Look.
Put those grippers away!
What?
Put those grippers away!
No, that's not. No. I was
apparently,
appalled.
listen, apparently that is Rouge the Bat. And I learned this from C's Discord, Satsuki.
I think it's
That's
Amy,
Rouge the
actually.
Bat. Some fucking buddy
Yeah,
is
I don't know.
talking to Sonic because his toes are like he has his shoes out. So one of them says, "Put those grippers away."
Put those grippers away!
Why don't you play the other ones from your other girlfriend?
My other girlfriend?
One that isn't Vladilena.
Wrong.
I wish I could play it so fucking bad, but I don't have that power. Anyway, you're upsetting Satsuki. Look at him. He's become a statue. Come on, let's move on.
Wait,
He's literally frozen. Yippee! Yep, that's it.
that isn't a girl, it's a dude.
That's not a dude, is it?
Well, there's the other one that's done by the other one. We don't press that button though.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're killing Metallica Rouge the Bat, right?
I think
Yeah.
Satsuki's. Oh, okay. He's alive. He's alive. He was in the what's the word? He was frozen in carbonite like Han Solo in Star Wars for a second there. He's just. But yeah, it's dead. Another one that EA picked that got killed.
I mean, Miles got killed and was worse.
Yeah.
What was that? Pompon
Yeah.
Nomichi or whatever?
Yeah.
I mean, I picked
the
that.
non-racist fan sub.
Wait, didn't I get 2 shows killed? Because I picked Dungeon, Delicious. I picked the Delicious and Dungeon too. So I picked 2 that got killed.
I did. Yeah, this is the first season I think in like a year or two where I haven't locked in anything.
Yeah, you were kind of dead.
I was
We
kinda
had to
dead for a
revive
minute,
you
yeah.
halfway through.
I don't even know what I
The
would have
fuck
locked in,
just
to be
happened?
honest. You just die?
Uh-oh.
Did I?
Sasuke. No, you're here. We see you.
You're
Oh.
alive.
The fuck?
You're in our hearts.
Oh damn! No it.
Skip to next episode. Next episode. We got
Wow.
13 people watching. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please be sure to like. It really helps us out when you like.
And give us your money.
Yes, and give us your money and also your pennies and other things.
You close.
Sorry, that turned. Give me your clothes, your glasses, and your shake your asses.
The first thing you do when we get more than 5 people in here is sexually harass them.
Yeah, you know that is true, and I'm sorry. They're probably leaving now, and I do apologize, guys. Please don't leave. I'm so fucking lonely.
Well, I guess we should now talk about Frieren. Uploaded a video talking about the new episode last Friday. I was flamed up and down the comments for my mispronunciations. So EA Satsi, well, it's not, EA. If you say one thing wrong, you're dead.
What thing would that be? Also, I love the hat, Satsuki.
Thank you.
Permission to come aboard? He didn't hear me.
All aboard the Übel hype train!
Ooh, bell. Ooh, bell.
Übel unit. Move out.
Oh man, I know that you were happy about this episode because when I saw that they actually showed the flashback of her taking down the first rank mage, I was like, Satsuki's going to have a ball with this episode. I just know it. But yeah, that was. And also, we just kind of saw how badass she was. She literally took down the clone of Sense. Mind you, before that, Sense was taken out. She took out a couple of people. You know, people that we'd grown attached to. Poor things. Now they're gone. But
Took out Bald. She took out Bald Man.
One
she took out Bald Man.
punch.
She took out that one dude that was with Dinkin, and she took out one of the halves of the lesbian friends.
Louine.
Yeah.
And it was another
Louine.
short girl she took out too.
That's right. She got taken out too. But Übel, she was just like, yeah, I got this. And she fucking killed it. Literally killed it. But
So,
I mean, I don't want to say too much because I know Sasuke, he wants to do the praising.
you know, Satsuki, that hat. You know who wears a hat similar to that?
It's coming directly from a character, so I don't think you're going to say them. But go ahead.
Well, it's not Yojo Senki, but it's Vladilina Milize. You know that?
God.
Did you know that, Satsuki? Did you know Vladilina Milize, handler number 1 of the Spearhead Squadron?
Look what you did.
No. Keep your headphones on. This is important. Your mind's gonna be blown. The voice of Vladilina Milize in the Japanese dubberinos. And I want to say thank you to my viewer who brought this up. Is none other than the voice of Vladilina Milize. She voices Übel.
Really? Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Same voice.
I didn't know that.
So what do you want me to say? See, what do you want me to say to that? That what we're fucking the same girl? Is that what you want me to say?
Wait, I'm not fucking Lena.
Okay.
Oh man, freaking! Can we talk about how amazing this animation was this episode? This animation was gorgeous. Madhouse, you wonderful bastards, they did a great job. I mean, the fight with Frieren and her twin, or not twin, but the clone, and just all that wonderful stuff. Just beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God, I could not believe what I was seeing. Really good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, these are the same people that did One Punch Man Season 1 and a whole bunch of other ones, but I would say the animation was probably on par with that. Really good stuff.
Do you think it was as good as their best anime they ever made, A Place Further Than the Universe? The anime that inspired Giguk?
I never saw it. So I'm not one to say that. I know Sasuke's seen that.
Wait, seen what?
A Place Further Than the Universe.
Than Uranus.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one. I think I've seen A Place Further Than the Universe. Because that definitely sounds like some hentai parody.
A Place Further Than Uranus.
That's
Sorry.
horrible.
I apologize.
This podcast is getting
Don't forget to
destroyed.
subscribe. If you're new, give us a like. Also, I should put in the chat right here for all you newcomers watching us. We got a Patreon. Give us your money. $1.
One.
$1.
We're gonna be out on the streets if you don't.
$1.
One.
We eat lollipops. It's the only thing that's still $1. That's all we eat.
Yeah.
Is it?
We
only
eat melted popsicles, which when you think about it, it's nothing but sticks.
Good sticks, though. Let's be real.
Very good sticks.
Tasty.
Is it my turn?
Real quick, AA Ron, we did our thoughts about it a little earlier in the show. We did see nobody saw the Oscars, but we saw Boy and the Heron 1, and we gave our 2 cents if you want to catch that. Sasuke, the floor is yours.
So one thing I like about the show is them building onto the whole power system. So from what we know about this world, and this is something that we got more evidence towards, I think it may have been 2 episodes ago. I think it was 2 episodes ago with Sense, is that your imagination plays a huge factor in I won't say your power output, but just what you're able to do for you to be able to pull off magic. Actually, we saw that before, because I'm thinking about the moment they saw Sense. Hold up. Fuck. I'm thinking about the moment that they saw Sense, and they were talking about how she was able to control every thread of her hair, which is a crazy feat. But even before then, we learned with Luine, or no, not Luine, Kane, because she can control water, but she can't make water out of thin air, and that's because she can't visualize that. That's her limit as a mage. So we know, again, imagination plays a huge factor in what you're able to do as a mage. So you go to Übel, who has this ability to cut through anything that she thinks she can cut through. Real Satan. And Real Satan. That sounds crazy. Real Satan? Theory? Real Satan. But she has that ability, and we saw in a flashback how the whole thing went down when she killed the I'm just calling him a Proctor. And he had his Gucci jacket on, all snug, and it was a jacket that made him impervious to like any magic technique. Nobody could touch him. They couldn't even make him budge, make him take one step back. And then here you have Übel, who not decapitates, splits him in half, bisects him. And the reason she's able to do that is because although the ability makes magic basically null and void, because her imagination is just a piece of cloth, it's just a jacket that he puts on. She believes that she can cut it. So it's like this weird thing to where it's not like she's stupid. It's not like she's stupid and she doesn't realize like, oh, this is crazy magic that I shouldn't be able to cut through. She has so much belief in her own instincts, her own intuition, that what should be common knowledge doesn't really apply to her. So that's what we see in the present time with Sense. Sense is a crazy powerful mage, completely out of her league, but because she's just thinking in her mind, all I have to do is cut hair, she's able to kill her. Which even the real Sense is like, yeah, this is a terrible matchup for me. Which, man, shout out to Übel. That's all I had to say. It shows you deeper than just her character. It shows you more the power system and how everything works as far as being able to imagine something, to visualize it. So that was pretty cool.
I bet you're happy with your decision being on the Übel hype train. Because I know you really like when we first saw her, you were like, I think I'm going to like this character. Mm-hmm. And I even like posed the question, what if she's a disappointment? And you're like, no, she killed a higher up mage. She has to be good. And I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. And I think she's been doing good so far, but I think this is the episode where I'm like, oh yeah, I think this is going to be put This is gonna be put in the Satsuki not harem, but just kind of collection of badass, female characters that are evil.
I mean, it's funny you say the evil part because when you think about it, she saved the day. Because
I guess she's not evil.
She's
very dark.
Well, I think you could still call her evil just because of what the people we know she killed, and just her disposition with the one guy she killed. There was like really no feeling towards him. She was just kind of like, "Oh, so I failed."
Yeah. Well, first she was like, "Oops, I cut too deep."
Yeah. My bad. He didn't even get in my bad. She's just like, damn.
Yeah. Can I go home now? I mean, I know I'll try it again in 3 years. Shit.
So I mean, you definitely could say apathetic. But she surprisingly isn't as evil as I thought she would be. Like, she isn't actively just trying to kill anybody that she sees. She's kind of sometimes tame, oddly enough. But
Just don't say that you have a potion to see through clothes. Then she'll really cower in fear.
Oh my god. Imagine that being the thing that like defeats her. The nude potion.
Naked magic.
She's like, "Oh god, you pervert. I'm going to hide over here and cover myself."
She just goes, "Kia!" and then she runs away.
Watch that they're going to use that in the final test. It's going to be Fern versus Übel. And she's going to be like, "I've been wiping out everybody. I've been taking out everybody. And now it's you and me finally." And that's when she's just holding a poster. "What the hell is that? I'm going to see through you." Like, opens it up and just throws stone. Then, like you said, CJ, just runs away. Fern wins by default.
Even if I lose, I can't lose.
Fern is just like doing a smug pout. Her arms are like she's standing akimbo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Frieren's just kind of in the distance with that face.
The cat face. The world has been saved. Frieren is now over. The end.
That's all it came down to, was a fucking potion that reveals her clothes. My god.
So funny.
I'm so mad that they took Luine. Luine was probably like my favorite out of at least out of like the new characters that we got. Well, no, I guess
her design is so good too, and that's what really hurts.
Yeah, very unique. But then we get the one that gets beat up a lot. Gets put in the submission holds. She moves on.
We got the sub.
We got the submissive moving on.
Yeah.
Poor Kane.
Crazy to think about, but I mean, I think I still feel the same way that I felt, because we said I think the number we said was, or you said like 6.
I said 6.
I think,
yeah.
I think I was like around the same number as you, 6. That seemed like a good number, because I think we all expected a lot of people to fail this exam, which I think they started off with 18, if I'm correct.
Like 18 or 20 or something.
Yeah. They ended up with 12, so
much for being hard to pass. That's why I said only 6 were going to pass, because they were like hyping her up. She's a hard teacher. Barely anyone passes, and you got fucking 12 people passing. Give me a break.
Wait, I got to see what Ellie clip. What is this?
Let's hear it.
Oh, I see.
I can't hear it.
Same voice?
All right, hold on. I'm gonna look at it myself. I'm gonna see what he.
What do you want me to say, C? What do you want me to say? What we're fucking the same girl. All right.
That's a great clip.
Ah, good clue. Good clue.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh, damn it. What else did I want to say?
Kuro W6 says Übel also backed it up with saying Übel and Sense is a bad matchup. Übel paid respect and says, "Yeah, she's kind of a badass."
Well, they wanted to make it a point that Übel is not anywhere near sense of strength at all. It's just that's very specific. Her power specifically is a terrible matchup for her. So I think they just wanted to, let the audience know, like, yeah, Übel's not that strong at all, but she has a technique that's really bad for those two to fight.
It's like giving a toddler a bazooka.
I mean, if you like on a real, like in a serious manner, yeah. I mean, because here's the thing about it. It's, again, imagination. If you have a wild imagination, if you really truly believe that you could do something, if you have a childlike mind, then yeah, you kind of get a little more powerful from that. If you don't succumb to conventional thinking, then yes, you're going to be a lot more powerful than other people.
Yeah, crazy. And yeah, KRW6 Dinkin wanted everybody to work together. Then later was like, "I told you so." He had like that "told you so" grin. Yeah,
I mean, that's why. But I like Dinkin too because he didn't like rub it in people's face like, "Bitch, I don't."
I told you so. Sandura just.
Everybody kind of just formed back together. He was like, "All right, let's do this. He's a mature dude. Definitely got to like. I'm glad he was one. I'm glad he passed.
Me too.
He might not pass the last one, but I'm glad he passed this at least because he definitely deserves it.
Yeah, and then basically the show this episode ends with Frieren clone getting defeated. They broke that Spielberg or whatever the hell it was called.
Spielberg.
And,
they killed Spielberg.
Yeah.
I forget what it was called.
Spike
Spiegel. That's right. They killed Spike, and then the test was over after that, and everyone passed, and essentially it was over, and the golems were healing the wounded, and the next episode we're gonna have to wait and see what this final test is with 2 episodes left.
Yeah.
So
why did we not mention like the most important part of this episode yet?
Übel? We already talked about her.
Well, okay.
We already discussed her to extent. So
second most important thing,
next
I guess.
Episode.
No. Hold on.
I think I know where he's going. I don't like it already.
When Fern is fighting fake Frieren. Frieren.
Fake fart? What?
Listen. When Fern is fighting Frieren, with Frieren, she like fires like a machine gun shot of just like magic. Which, by the way, that fucking fight, those fucking holy shit. The wizards. They got wizards at Madhouse. They got magic users at Madhouse. They got Kantai users over there. They're going crazy. Because amazing. But afterwards, the Frieren clone, no arms. But did you see the look she was giving Fern? Did you see that look?
It was like an evil look, just like, how could you kill me?
It was the bedhead look.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that's what it was. Exactly what it was. And that look went viral on Twitter. Her giving that look, crazy. People out here are wild.
Because I forget that look.
I don't know if I can do it right now.
Okay, well, it's all right.
Let me see.
At the very, very, very end of the episode, good old Frieren was tricked yet again by another damn mimic.
It's dark. It's so scary.
It's dark, kawaii. It's dark, kawaii. she doesn't learn her lesson. She's the most powerful fucking mage in the world.
It's the only thing she's bad
And
at
yet-
is mimics.
I'm just telling you. I'm surprised that clone Frieren didn't just go to a mimic and fucking get trapped. Like, I feel like that's the only way you could beat her, other than with pure strength.
That's gonna fucked up. So there it is. There's the look. This look went viral.
All right, let's see this. That one, that I'm bad, I'm evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Like that was what was trending on Twitter the other day, was just that. People doing like artworks of that, just posting pictures of that.
I think Sasuke is unamused.
If it was Übel. Okay, there he goes. He's moving. He's moving now. See?
What were we
Thoughts?
talking about?
We're talking about Frieren.
We were talking about Frieren. Oh, and the wonderful pose that she made, apparently.
Is it
I have no thoughts. Oh, you're talking about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Frieren does not move. Well, I won't say she doesn't move me like the character, but to everybody that's like in love with Frieren, she does no. She doesn't excite me. She doesn't sizzle my bacon.
She doesn't sink your sub. She doesn't fly your kite. She doesn't explode your bomb.
She doesn't iron my wrinkles. No. She doesn't lather.
She doesn't curl
my
your
back.
toes.
Nope. Mm-mm.
She doesn't moisturize your fingertips.
Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Damn. Okay, well. To each their own. You got Übel. C Tactics has Vladilena.
What?
And I have like a harem of some sort. You know, it's all good.
Listen, I'll take Fern. I'll take pre-order MILF.
Oh my god, the fact that you keep calling her pre-order MILF.
No worries.
Lightning Eagle says Sasuke hates elves.
In all caps. So he's yelling it.
Yeah. He's yeah. I
Well,
mean,
there you go.
there's some good elves, you know, like Amelia.
Ew.
Yeah,
It's
Amiria.
It's like it. I don't think there's another elf I like.
She gets very cold and she speaks very fast.
Elves. Anime. Is there another elf I
What
like?
about the one from Record of Lodoss War? She's great.
Who?
Oh my god. Maybe we should watch Record of Lodoss War. It's an old anime.
Oh wait, I think I've seen it. She got blue hair.
No, she got blonde hair.
Or blonde. Different one than I'm thinking of.
She kind of looks more like Frieren. She's got knife ears. It's a good anime, especially if you guys have played D&D. It is basically D&D the anime. It's really good. Also,
Cool.
It's literally Goblin Slayer ripped it off, like one for one, like kind of ripping it off. At least the anime. Like shockingly too similar to Record of Lodoss War.
Weird.
I don't think there's another elf character I like.
Damn. Pain.
Oh,
Is
well.
it true, Sasuke? Ellie says that you're going to be collabing with Nikkei.
Huh?
Congratulations!
Oh no! He says.
Yeah.
That is not what he said.
He's got the collab with Nikkei.
That is
Look at
not
this
what he
man.
said. He said you're going to like the possible Nikkei collab.
Oh. Oh well, that that really makes me sad. Oh, I need to learn how to read finally.
What is this, Super Injustice?
Oh, are the news true?
Oh wait, so Ellie, do you have like spoilers on it or something? You know things.
Thanks.
Let me not ask you if you know spoilers. Do you know things, Ellie? Can you see beyond what's in front of you? What's in front of us? Do you have it? The gift?
What are we talking about?
Booty.
Talking about booty shooters.
Oh, yeah. They went public today, so I'm sure that's not going to end up well.
Is ReZero getting a collab with Nikkei? I hope not.
I don't say I don't know very many. Oh my god.
Unless it's Elsa.
I want to say Satsuki, Elsa. You would buy her in a heartbeat.
But they wouldn't have Elsa if they did ReZero, they would do the most popular characters. So they'll have Amelia, they'll do Rem for sure,
Ray.
and then I don't know who they do it for the last one. Who else is super popular? They might. No, they wouldn't do Ecchi Dono.
I mean, Subaru's got a big butt.
Female Subaru?
No, it's the male Subaru. He got a dump truck.
What about Elsa? Or crazy orange-haired one with the feet?
Priscilla? No, I doubt. I mean, it would be the three most popular characters: Amelia, Ram, and then whoever's the next most popular character. Maybe Ram. Maybe they'll do that. But I don't know who's the third most popular female character in ReZero.
No, it's gonna be Subaru. That junk's gonna be flying every time it recoils. Just
they're not doing a male character, and the first male character is definitely not going to be Subaru.
Well, any other thoughts?
No, that was it for me.
Well, I want to ask you since we're getting to the last stage of the test. Since we have 12 people left, how many people do you think are going to pass this time around? And since we kind of narrowed it down, I mean, I would like your guesses on who you think will pass. I got my guesses.
I don't know what kind of test. Is it going to be the same type of test? So
yeah,
you
we
can
don't
rip
know.
through a maze or something?
We don't know what test is going to be. This is more so. This is less to do with what you think the test will be or who would be best suited for a test. It's more so who do you think will pass a test more for like character reasons.
Yeah.
Because I'm still holding on to the belief that Frieren will not pass. I'm still holding on to that belief.
Yeah, it feels like she's so powerful. It feels too good to be true. However, I think I'm more on the fence on it, but I agree with both sides. So I'm going to put her in there. I think she's going to pass, but I do think she could not pass. I was really shocked.
Is this true? Bald guy is alive?
Yeah, he's alive.
Yeah.
He was at the end of the episode.
Yeah, he was.
You kidding me? He's alive?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah, it was
see
the
him.
very end. When
he didn't pass, but he's alive.
When Edel was gloating to Richter, and Richter was like, "Who are you again?" He was in the background with Lawine and the child.
I knew he was alive.
And the guy who went in there alone was there too.
Yeah.
Like he started a match. It was like I work alone.
I work alone. Good, breaks his ankle. Okay.
Oh my god! I just got a horrifying idea. If they did Beatrice, I might uninstall that game.
Well, no, that's a bad thought. Frieren, I'm gonna go definitely Fern. Absolutely Fern. She got so much of a rub
For what?
off Frieren in this episode, killing the clone.
Oh, we're talking about people passing. I'm sorry.
So I think Fern absolutely has to go. I think Method. I think she has to go too. She seems too smart.
Wait. Oh wait, we're talking about characters you think we're going to pass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I was lost too because we were talking about Nikkei and butts. I was seriously thinking he was talking about that.
I was still in like this horrified state. Like I got hit with
They're
Gojo.
gonna put Fern,
Infinite Void.
Fern and Method in. That'd be weird.
Oh my god.
Übel definitely. Although maybe I could see her fucking it up too. Like maybe she's there to just fuck shit up. Who knows? I don't know.
Nah, I think Übel's gonna pass.
I think too. Either way, yeah. I want to say Dinkin, but I don't think so. I think the cool looking guy will. With the purple hair and the coat.
Übel?
Yeah,
Übel?
I think he will.
I want to say he has blue hair.
Whatever. Yeah. I cry.
I thought it was great.
We're
all fucking colorblind.
What are you, tryptophan?
I don't know what's going on.
I'm tripping.
Yeah, no, that's sort of what I'm going with.
I'm going with Fern, Übel, Dinkin. 3.
Damn. Only 3?
And it's gonna be those 3. Because like you said, Frieren, she won't care. I think Dinkin has wanted it more than anything. You know, he's basically climbed the mountaintop, and now he's finally one test away from becoming that first grade mage or class mage.
That is true. Yeah, that's true. That's
so I think
I'll be disappointed if he didn't. I'll be disappointed if he didn't get it in because consider how much we focus on that character. I feel like I feel like if you don't have him pass, because I just don't believe that we're going to follow that character 3 years from now because that's when he'll be able to pass it again, and he's already old. So I just feel like this might be his last shot. So I kind of need him to pass now.
Yeah, he's basically John Elway at the end of his career. Finally made it to that Super Bowl, and now he's gonna do everything to get it. So yeah,
There's one more.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get it. Übel's gonna get it, just because I don't know. They focused a lot on Übel. I feel like she's has it, and of course Fern, just because it's freaking Fern. You know, she's learned from one of the greats. But like I mean, maybe Übel, but something tells me he's not going to get it because even though he had a little bit of a backstory, I don't think he's as fleshed out as Übel and all the others.
Yeah, but he's hot though. It's like really hot.
Hotness doesn't get you anywhere. Just look at Method.
Well,
you know, she made it this far, and she's probably gonna lose, but at least she's gonna smell good doing it.
Yeah, she does smell the best, probably. I mean, look at Fern and Frieren. They're hot. Frieren. Sorry.
Yuck.
Also, Dinkin will finish the story before Cody Rhodes QRW6. Übel will lose his squash before he advances, in my opinion. I think so too. I'm
gonna steal that joke. I'm gonna steal that finish the story joke. I'm stealing that in my next video.
That is hilarious. I mean, it's such a good joke. I mean, how many times does Cody Rhodes say that now? I'm going to WrestleMania and I'm gonna finish the story. WrestleMania is coming up pretty soon.
Indeed it is.
I feel like half are going to pass, half are going to fail. I'm looking at all the names to see. From the first party, Tone is already gone. Oh no, wait, Tone. No, Tone is still there. I feel like Methode got the most focus out of that party, so I think she would pass. Frieren, I already said I don't think she's going to pass. Luine, she's out of there. I definitely don't think Kane is going to pass. I feel like Kane, and if they had Kane passed, it would fuck up the like power balance between her and her friend. So having one of the friends pass and not the other one, I don't think that would work. I mean, she could probably tease her about that, but that would be kind of crazy.
And then she just gets into submission mode. Ha, I'm a first class mage. Oh god.
Just because you're a first class mage don't mean I can't beat your ass. So that's one person so far. Methode. I think Fern's gonna pass. I think Übel's gonna pass. I'm not sure about Land. I will probably say no to Land. So that's 3.
I don't think. Well, if he sticks with her, like, there's a reason he's with her, right?
It might be. I don't know. I think Wordbell's gonna pass, so that's 4. I think Dinkin's gonna pass. Richard already fell. I don't think Lawfin is gonna pass. She's not strong enough. Is that it? Bald guy, onion head girl, Adele. I guess didn't land in because that'll make 6. Because these other guys, nah. Yeah. So I guess my thinking is sort of predicated on how much focus they've gotten, and also what they've shown to like their capabilities. I think Methode is a good choice just because she was confident enough to go against Fern by herself. So I think that's a good indication that she might be first class mage level.
And she knows
Dinkin
how to best use her strengths too, because she was like, I need to isolate myself, so because you guys being around makes it very hard to sense things.
Yeah, so I think she's good for it, or at least she's shown enough for me. Dinkin, I don't really have to speak about Dinkin. Same thing with Fern, crazy powerful. Übel is a little weird one because from what we know of the story, she's not as strong as any of the people that I've named thus far. But I also think that Übel might end up being like a rival character for Fern, and she just seems to have the writing behind her to where she may not be as powerful conventionally as anybody, but she has something odd that goes on with her that would push her or elevate her to that level. So Wordbell, kind of the same thing as the others. Like he's crazy strong and smart too. And who was the last one I didn't say?
Land.
Oh, Land. I don't know about Land. I'm really just saying him to make 6. I don't know about Land. I don't know. I don't really have anything to say about him. I guess he is stronger than Übel, but he also hasn't shown that much to me. I don't know. I mean, he's smart. He got glasses.
That's what makes him smart.
Yeah.
Glasses.
And then doing that they always do. And then the shine.
We need Frieren in glasses. We need to put her in glasses. How do we do that?
We don't.
Yeah, sicko.
What? She'd look great with glasses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure she would.
You would look great
But
in
you don't need
handcuffs.
What does that mean?
Nothing. I just think you would look good in handcuffs. That's it.
And not the sexy, furry kind either.
Yeah, not the fuzzy.
Yeah,
ones.
not the fluffy ones.
I like how we all said something different to describe them. That must mean something.
It's going to be like some psychological thing. Come to find out, we're both thinking of the same thing. We just said in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that says about our characters, but I don't know.
Go ahead and couch psychoanalyze us, chat.
I'm just
Are we
really
good
sad.
or are we bad?
I'm really sad Luine not going to be a part of this anymore. It's going to hurt. Luine, you know...
I enjoyed her banter with Kane.
Yeah, she just was a really fun character. I mean, they got him right so far. You know, all the ones that got eliminated. Edel, we don't need Edel.
No.
Why? She looks like a mushroom. Like straight up. And there's another one that looks better than her. Another Edel that looks better. What is her name?
Oh, let me see. I think I know what you're talking about. If I see the name. Are you talking about Longe? You might be talking about Longe.
She kind of looks like Little Red Riding Hood almost.
Oh no! You're talking about the girl from Dinkins Group, Laughlin.
Wait, isn't
what color hair?
No.
What color hair does she
She's
have?
got like brownish, I think, hair. She wears like a cape.
Oh, you might be talking about the girlfriend. Wurbel's group. What was her name? Where is she at?
Mesopotamia.
A-Ray.
Yeah, she's the better Edel.
Yeah.
She's Bettel.
Oh my god.
She's the Bettel Edel.
And she was so smug too to Richter. Richter was like, didn't deserve any of that, but she was like, yeah, I'm like tough and stuff and cool. But his response was great. Just, who are you again?
Was it her that he said that to? I thought it was
Yeah, it was Edel.
I thought it was shit. Oh no. Okay, you did say it was Edel. Okay. I thought you were saying that person was Aray. Okay. Yeah.
I agree. Well, any other final thoughts, discussions, opinions, statements about Frieren episode 20 dankness?
I can't wait till Übel gets that first class pass. You know, I don't know what this last test is going to be. It's only two. We only got 2 more episodes, right?
Yeah, 2 more episodes.
It can't be a fight then. It can't be like a tournament unless they end things.
You know what
like
it's going to be?
It's got to be a math question. Like Naomi's going to walk out.
Paper, rock, scissors.
You're joking about that, but it might actually be. They're going to be like, yes, this determines your luck. If you have no luck, you don't deserve to be a first class mage. I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that.
Dinkin is just like, no!
Oh, God, I waited this whole time and I lost to fucking paper.
They're going to talk about the whole psychological aspect of it and how you need to.
It's going to be like,
don't be surprised.
Paper covers rock.
Übel's gonna use scissors.
Scissors.
I just cut through everybody.
Oh my god.
Scissors cuts the rock. What the fuck?
Yeah. It just turns and splits in half. Oops, I did it too hard. And
Sorry,
then she just gets disqualified.
Dinkin's on the ground in half, flayed, just like, oh, why?
What a way to go. What a way to go. She gets disqualified, has to wait another 3 years, and Denkin, who wanted it his whole life, fucking dies to paper, rock, scissors.
Since or whoever is like killing him, and Dinkin's like, no, just leave me be.
Oh man. I need to see that now.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, let's go ahead and let's get into viewer questions.
Viewer question.
First question. Which anime character is a bad driver / has multiple tickets? This one's...
Oh
man.
I can answer this easy.
Go for it.
I want to see what C says because he may say what I'm thinking.
I think for bad driver you got Goku. I think for tickets you got Vegeta.
Okay, cool. He didn't pick the one. I'm surprised he didn't pick this one. I was thinking of Irisville.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Poor Irie.
I was thinking
Cup.
Yor. Yor would be an absolutely terrible driver.
Damn, we haven't seen her drive, have we?
No, but if she's
Probably a
as
good
good at
thing.
driving as she is cooking food, I feel as
God.
if she's going to hit every pedestrian on the road, and she's going to do it while having that face. I'm so sorry.
She's not going to be able to. She's not going to be able to change gears when she tries to shift the gear. Just breaks the whole thing.
Just breaks the fucking.
She's gonna have to stab it with her knives and then like turn the gear like that.
Oh my gosh, I could so see that as a thing. She fucking breaks the steering wheel trying to turn too fast. Fucking says fuck this shit, lifts it up, and no, even better, puts a hole in the bottom, starts Barney Rubble Flintstonesing it just with the feet and everything.
She's gonna be
Oh my
just as
God.
fast as a car. That's the funny part.
Yeah, exactly. So definitely Yor, and she'd have tickets too. Is there any way to talk my way out of this, officer? I'm so sorry.
Officer's like, yes, ma'am, there
I'm
is.
so embarrassed.
Yeah.
Let's
And then
go
just
to
all of a sudden,
let's go over here.
right. He tries to do some moves or whatever, and then that's when she just gets like her
Yeah.
badass self and just punch, and he just goes ping, 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 ping.
I'm a married woman. Punches him to death.
You want out of this ticket, don't you? That's right.
Yes.
Start sucking.
I have this lollipop. I saved it for Anya, but you can have it. And then she just walks away.
Anya.
Then he gets resolved.
No, this is not what I wanted you to suck. Oh my god.
Next question. The last question too. Satsuki the Savage runs the gauntlet. How far is he going? 1. Tonpa. 2. Taiga with a wooden sword. 3. Yuri. 4. Darkness. I think he's getting way past Darkness.
I'm literally not making it past Tonpa.
No. You got this.
You could beat Tiger with a wooden sword.
I can't beat Tonpa, the first guy though. That's the problem.
No, you can do
Oh.
You can do it. Let's
This
put you
list-
in the
this
hyperbolic
list-
time chamber.
To give you an idea of how like strong Tonpa. I know Tonpa is kind of a meme in Hunter x Hunter, but the guy still was able to take the Hunter exams 34 plus times, I believe. And it's an annual exam. So he's able to find exam. The stuff they had to do to find this exam is fucking nuts. And he's able to do this 34 years. No, that dude is crazy. I wouldn't be able to beat him. I'll be able to beat the shit out of Tiger. I'll beat that midget. Yuri, I can't beat Yuri. I wish I could, but I can't beat him. Darkness, I could beat Darkness.
You know, defeating Darkness would involve you not beating Darkness, because if you started to fight Darkness, it would end up not the.
I can beat Darkness. I didn't say it had to be a fight.
Ooh. Because if you say bad things, she's gonna like that. So here's what I thought of when it comes to fighting Darkness. Give her nice compliments. And then she'll be like, how could you? Why would you say such nice things to me? Because you're beautiful. Oh, why? Why?
Push and pull tactics.
Yeah, because if you call her ugly and say that she's fat, she's going to like that.
And she's going to go.
she's really going to go yippee. She's going to come out of her shoes. Just like, you think I'm ugly and fat? Yippee! Yippee! Exactly. That's Darkness in a nutshell.
This is true. I think Satsuki would defeat everyone. To be honest, he's way too powerful. In fact, I think he could probably take on Sailor Moon. But the only reason he wouldn't be able to defeat Sailor Moon is because I don't know. I don't know, man.
Fighting even in moonlight. Na, 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 na. Sasuke's the one they call Sailor Moon. One they call Sailor Moon. God damn it. Sailor Satsuki. What planet would you be?
Don't they have one for everyone?
Yeah.
I feel like they do.
Planet.
I'll just say I really like Neptune. It's super blue.
What if there's a sailor for Planet X? And it's just the conspiracy theory sailor.
Oh, I thought we were talking about some Elon Musk planet or something.
The conspiracy theory planet. I transform, right? And I'm just a completely different, and government's watching me every time I transform.
It's true. Anyways, EA, we gotta talk about something, and I have to start off by I need to ask you. Can I ask you a question?
I mean, I think I know what you're gonna ask me, and all I gotta say is I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
I did everything right, and they indicted me.
I should have had what's his face destroy the whole city.
I didn't do it, but I wish I had.
That's
Watching
right.
your bastard son gave me more enjoyment than 1,000 whores.
There you go. That's exactly what I was going to say, but Sasuke, he's a man of culture.
Where can they find you, EA?
You can find me over at my channel, Everything Animated. It's a wonderful channel where I have ideas, I have thoughts, and things of that nature, but I think I have one where I finally want to focus on and get to actually become a video. I think I want to do my Akira Toriyama video. I've been wanting to praise Dragon Ball for the longest time anyway, so what better way than now? I think that's a great time to do so. So that's coming along in the pipeline. We have a Twitter, King of Anime Pod, for our podcast, news alerts, and everything else like that. And whenever we go live, we also have a Patreon, patreon.com/King of Anime. We did a podcast not that long ago. I feel like it was about a week, maybe a little less. No, a little more. I don't know. It was very recently we did a video about video games. Video games of the past, video games that we grew up with, love, future, and the state of video games as a whole right now. We had a very good discussion, very well done, and you can subscribe to that Patreon for only $1, so you can listen to not just that, but our backlog. We have, Sasuke and I have a podcast where we talk about our drinking adventures. We have one about Madoka Magica, the Rebellion movie. We have one where we talk about our favorite kinks. Just
wait, we do
that last.
I don't remember
that
this one.
That one may or may not be a lie.
This is a special episode.
Yeah, that's for our super subscribers. That's not $1. I will say that right now.
That's on the Pornhub channel.
That's right. That's on the on the hub. Yeah, subscribe, like, share. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you next week.
Satsuki.
Me. I am Sasuke the Savage. You can find me on my main channel, Sasuke the Savage. As well as my Twitch, Sasuke the Savage. That's with a DA, not a THE, where I am streaming multiple games. This week, play Rage and Loot, Fire Emblem. Next week, going to play Danganronpa, Ultra Despair Girls, as well as try to finish up Ace Attorney trilogy, and yeah, have some other things planned. Eventually, I want to play Persona 3, probably a lot sooner than I thought. I'm still trying to hold out until May to play that game. I kind of want to give everybody an opportunity to finish it, or get through it decently enough before
there's a DLC coming out later in the year too for The Answer. So, which is like an actual part of the game that they just didn't put in because they only did the base version. And that's like the Royal, like P5 Royal. This is The Answer is like it's a big expansion thing. So that's coming out later this year.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll probably end up playing another Fire Emblem game when I'm finished with my routes. But I mean, I'm only on my second route of Fire Emblem, so I still have a ways to go with that game. So having fun with that. But that's where you can find me. Peace, love. Yeah.
As for me, got a Frieren video coming out this Friday on the episode 27. That should be fun. I want to say thank you for all the people that watched my episode 26 video. I uploaded it literally thinking it maybe get 1,500 views, but it's got nearly 15,000. So that's wild. So I appreciate that. As well, I'm going to try and this week release my video on Look Back on the Bento channel, which as well, obviously tomorrow's the new Chainsaw Man chapter, so I'll be covering that there too. And those videos have been popping off like crazy too, so I really appreciate that. As for the main channel, I want to put out another video this week too. I have a video that I've written for Spice and Wolf. Just talking about like the significance of the new remake, but it may not come out. I may do something else. I'm also working on an MHA video for season 3, and I hope it's going to be out this week. If not, I'll cry. But it's already at 10 pages long. I really like season 3 of MHA. Really didn't think I was going to like it, but it's
one of my favorites.
It's really good.
It's damn good.
Really good. So pretty excited for that. Other than that, definitely expect more than just for the free run video out on the main channel, and I expect hopefully a couple of videos on the Bento channel. So yeah, outside of that, thanks everybody for tuning in this week. Greatly appreciate it, and